Alright, let's get this started. Load game. I'm gonna do John Cadia 1. I don't know where autosave is. I don't trust it. Yep, here we are. So we are back in time now. This is like in the, I forget, 20s or something? Here's Joey Malone, Matchmaker Malone as we call him. I think that's Madeline. And Jocelyn, that's her name. This is who eventually becomes the Countess. Hi, Jesse. Jesse wants up on my lap. And this is the music that C Sharp was playing in his music store on the piano.
The notice reads, "Please ring bell for service."
Oh, so we're actually playing as her now. Oh, we can switch between the two. That's right. Jesse's trying to find a good spot on my lap.
My host, Jocelyn Contis. I have been her guide for 2 months.
So Countess, we're kind of guessing that that's the Countess, but I'm not 100% sure. Have we had any like real confirmation, or is that just like conjecture?
Like most lost spirits, he seems unaware of his circumstances.
Ooh. Wait, hold on. Is this where we're going to find out where they try to help Joey? But, of course, he doesn't go to the other side. He stays here and becomes another spirit guide. Or maybe he's already a spirit guide. Let's see. Playing Gears. Dario? Am I saying that right? Dario? But thank you so much for the follow, dude. I really appreciate it. That's Jessie right up there, playing fetch, and she's also on my lap right now. How funny. So yeah, you're playing Gears. It's hard to play during the day. You have twin girls, and they take up most of the... Oh, no doubt. Twin girls, wow. How old are they, by the way?
Like most
Now, that's right, she had just thrown a brick through the window to get into the shop. Forgot about that.
Her methods might be rough and unrefined, but I suppose she did get results.
It worked.
It appears to be a coat of some kind. So garish.
Garish. The fabulous Marconis in person. We got Danny Marconi and Linda Marconi. Should we know who they are? I don't remember them. Jocelyn gets stuff done. She is kind of like a... I'm not going to take any kind of crap attitude, isn't she?
I will need to have a word with my host about discretion.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work.
I suppose in lieu of a key, this had to suffice.
Whereas Rosa would have lockpicked that shit. Perfect. In and out. No mess.
It is a simple bell. The notice reads, "Please ring bell for service."
I think that's where we ended their story last time. They had just rung the bell.
Malone.
Hi there, what can I do you for?
Wait, so how does she know that his name is Malone? 10.5 months. Yeah, you have no free time, Pilgrim. Holy crap, dude. Congratulations, though. That's awesome. I only have fur babies right now, no real children, so I got to imagine that is a lot of work. Actually, one of my coworkers that was trying to have kids for a while and was having some problems, all of a sudden, they had triplets. They're like, okay, we're done. We don't need any more. What a life changer, huh?
You mentioned an assistant. Where is he?
Danny? I have no idea where he is. So we're a bit short-staffed, but nothing I can't handle. We'll handle that costume of yours with extra care.
Costume?
That gown of yours looks very authentic. I don't even think you can get that fabric these days.
Have I become antiquated so soon?
No offense meant, I quite like it. The tiara's a nice touch. Brings out your eyes.
Costume.
Well, I always thought so. But you are mistaken. We are not leaving my costume here with you. We have other business.
Wow, this is so crazy. We're trying to, like, get Joey Malone to go to the other side. Let's see, maybe Joey introduced himself the last time we were in this time. That's probably too relentless. We did talk to him just briefly before it ended. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it sounds like Andy's struggling with Joey. Or not Joey. That's what's happening right now, Spider. I think Andy's struggling with Georgie. So I'm gonna take a 5-second break. Let me just make sure that Andy's not dead. I'm gonna charge it. Girl. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Make sure Andy's alive and not bleeding on the floor. We're good. I think Georgie's just being his usual grumpy self. So, what happened here?
What happened here?
What do you mean?
This shop. It is, shall we say,
It looks shot up.
Shut up. Look, I know the cleaning lady hasn't been in this week, but it ain't that bad. Now, can I help you or what?
Oh, Jesse wants back up. Hey, Blaze, what's going on? You haven't missed hardly anything. So, we started right here, and I've just been kind of looking around as Madeline, who's on playing right now, and we're talking to Joey. Joey thinks he's working here, so I think at this point Joey's not a spirit guide. He's actually... come here, Jesse. He's actually just a regular spirit that I think Madeline's going to try to help to the other side. Just kind of an interesting twist. We know it doesn't happen, because obviously we play as him later, but kind of neat.
you should take a closer look at the walls and windows. They are definitely not what they should be.
You sure talk funny, lady. There isn't anything wrong with the windows that I can see.
You are dead. Yes, origin story, right. Although we don't get to see him when he was alive.
Malone, I regret that it falls to me to tell you that you are dead.
What? Get out of town. Now, can I help you or what?
Madeline, does that ever work?
No, it does not.
This is like deja vu with our regular characters, isn't it? How funny. Hold on, I need to get a video of this. Georgie and Gus are just playing like psychopaths. See if I can get that working. Get him! Get him! Yeah, that's Georgie. I think it's actually more Gus that you hear. Come on, guys. They were running back and forth. I wanted to get them playing. Come on, guys. And they're spent. I think they just quit. But we have a Jessie right here. Hi, little girl. So comfortable on Papa's lap. Yeah, isn't that what always happens? The moment you try to show someone what your pet is doing, they stop. And Georgie just ran by again. It's how it always happens. It's kind of like every time I say, oh guys, it's time to wrap up the stream, that's when we get raided. Or when you wash your car, that's when it rains. It's just like clockwork.
Malone, I must insist. You are in fact dead.
Look, you feeling all right?
I am perfectly well.
Ah, you're under pressure, I can tell. I got a bottle of whiskey in the back, if you need a belt.
I do not need a belt, thank you.
If you need a belt, interesting phrasing.
I will return presently.
Take your time, I'm not going anywhere.
Yes, well, we will see.
So now we have to try to convince Joey that he's dead. How weird. They know. They always know. Alright, let's try checking out stuff with Jocelyn.
Nice looking fella. Shame about him being dead and all.
It just says dead
Hey.
guy.
Miss Contis, what can I help you with?
How about the bullet holes?
So, who shot up this place?
Eh?
Come on, this place looks like the set of a gangster flick.
I don't know what you mean.
He's in denial. What about the window that I just broke?
So, did you see who smashed up your window?
What are you talking about? The window looks fine to me.
Right, of course it does. Totally agree with you.
Man, how crazy is that denial? You just don't see anything.
Are you seriously telling me that this place looks normal?
Listen, everything here is top of the line. We're even looking into that dry cleaning stuff.
What cleaning?
Ooh,
Dry cleaning. It's
fancy.
Look, never mind. Can I help you with anything or what?
I had no idea when dry cleaning was even, like, invented. That's interesting. It was like a new thing back then.
Well, see you around.
Sure.
So we probably need to find something in here to show him.
Looks like it leads to a back room.
Can you go back there?
I could just walk through that ghost, but ugh, guy gives me the creeps.
Wait, didn't you say he was just good looking a second ago? Now he gives you the creeps?
They're all from last season. No point. There's nothing my size.
Ah, she's kind of like Rosa. She'll steal whatever she wants.
A jacket from 2 seasons ago. I guess this place has been closed for a while.
Typical females. Hey, Nate. What's going on, buddy? Great to see you, dude. How you doing? I saw you might be able to lurk for a little bit. I really appreciate it. Lurkers are kind of like the unsung heroes of Twitch, you know? Of course, it's great when you guys can chat and whatnot, but it's not always possible, and sometimes you're just not a chatter, and that's totally fine. I do that a lot too, especially if it's a stream I haven't been in a whole bunch. I just kind of like watch and enjoy, read the chat. So I always appreciate any lurks, guys. Let's see, been pretty busy lately, but at least I can lurk. Oh, I appreciate that. And as a bonus, get to earn those sweet tokens, which now, by the way, we actually have a real token as a bit badge, finally. Let's see, Thomas L. Jennings is the inventor and first patent to the commercial dry cleaning process known as dry scouring, 1821. Okay, so it wasn't new at this point. An early adopter of commercial dry laundry was turpentine, or using turpentine was Jolly Belin in Paris, 1825. Modern dry cleaning use of non-water-based solvents to remove soils, excuse me, and stains from clothes was reported as early as 1855. So even then, like this is like early 1900s, I think. It should have been around for at least 50 years. My ulterior motive. Get them tokens.
It's not even my size.
Nothing to steal. What a shame.
Nah, I'm here now. I might as well do what I gotta do.
Yeah, I figured she couldn't leave. Maybe she can pick up the brick again.
Better not. If anybody comes in here, I don't want that thing in my hands.
Alright, what if you show them some broken glass?
You crazy? I ain't picking up broken glass. Even if I did put it there.
We're in 1931. Jocelyn Contis is just an idiot. Now we know. We have our explanation. Look at this broken light way up there.
Huh. Some kind of band. Danny and Linda Marconi? Never heard of them.
See, now normally, I would totally just bring up my cell phone and research who they are. We don't have a phone right now. Weasel, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Are you on break right now? Wounded Pilgrim is just about to start his weekend. I wasn't sure. Maybe you're already on your weekend. But knowing your schedule, you're probably working. Poor guy. Let's see, Danny Marconi was the old guy in the last game. Oh, wait. Wait, which old guy? There's so many old... Oh, the one that was in the wheelchair, right? In the old folks home, that guy? Man, I wanted to find out more about him. Yeah, in the retirement home. And he did have a connection to the last case. You have a week off, dude? Yes, very nice, dude. What are you gonna do? So much free time. So much time for activities.
Hey,
Miss Contis, what can I help you with?
You into music?
you into music? I saw that poster on the wall.
Oh, that's Danny's thing.
Danny,
The guy who runs this place with me, him and his girl, Linda.
they're in a band.
If you can call it that. They play weekends, sometimes. He wants to make it big, but
But what?
nothing. Danny just needs to focus on earning an honest living, that's all.
Wait a second. So if this is 1931, I think that's what you said, Blaze. And the guy in that poster, he's probably at least 18, 20. He's still alive in 2009 or 2011, whenever this game takes place. That's an old dude. Wow. Let's see, shift rotation, so I have off until next Thursday. That is perfect, man. Nice. What are you going to do with all that free time? Nate, I for one welcome you as our new overlord. You don't know it, but I'm basically in control already. Nate's playing the long game, real quiet and subtle, slowly taking over. Well, I know retirement home, but I figure people in the retirement home, they're probably often like 80, maybe late 70s, maybe some people in their 90s. Wouldn't this guy be like well over 100? Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it, Nate. You are freaking amazing. Enjoy your lurk. Take care, dude. Thank you so much. Let's see, I imagine Deception was about 2009. If he was 18 here, that makes him 96 in Deception. That's like at the bare minimum. If he was 18 when he was first starting, yeah. Alright, where do they play?
Do Danny and Linda have regular gigs?
I don't know. Why?
I might want to hear him play.
Save your eardrums, lady. That's my advice.
Oh.
Well, see you around.
Sure.
So I think I need to look around just to get topics to talk to him about.
It says to ring the bell if I need help.
You didn't notice? Or he's just not going to do anything?
It's just a bell. Jeez, what happened here?
Okay, is there anything else we didn't look at? We didn't look at the mirror.
Ugh, stupid rain. I look horrible.
I think that's it. Okay, what about this Madeline? She has nothing in her inventory, so this has to be pretty simple. It's just a bell. That's all it was. We can use that joke for everything, Relentless.
Some clothing items. I am incorporeal and unable to ring the bell.
I love that word, incorporeal.
The notice reads, "Please ring bell for service."
But she can't really touch anything. She can only look at stuff.
Malone.
Hi there. What can I do you for?
There we go. Danny is important to you.
I could not help but overhear your conversation with my colleague. This Danny Marconi. He is important to you, is he not?
What makes you think that?
Your energy, your aura, if you will. It changes when you speak of him. So tell us, what is Danny to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Malone, you know precisely what I am talking about.
Is he in a relationship with
and
him?
you will tell us.
Trust me. I just realized Jocelyn says that the store looks like something out of a gangster flick, but they wouldn't have been much of a thing back then. Gangsters, you mean? Yeah, when did they really get started? I'm not sure. Tell us your secret, Joey. We're about to find out what that whole thing was with the old guy.
I assure you, you will feel much better once you do.
I'll feel much better once you leave my shop.
Dang it.
I could leave, as you request. But I don't believe you want me to. Not really. Well, do you?
Who the hell are you people?
We are here to help. Nothing more. You are so close now. So close.
Oh, there he goes. Once they start flashing, you know they
Why is everything
realize.
so confusing?
It does not have to be.
Life used to be so simple. Then Danny had to go follow a pipe dream. He had to make deals with club promoters he couldn't pay. So they showed up here. I told Danny to stay away while I tried to talk some sense into them.
And did you?
He got away. That's what's important. At least, I think it is. I'm not so sure anymore.
I understand you now.
Aw.
You are adrift. You are scared. But there is nothing to be scared of. Come here.
So he died trying to help
My
his
host.
friend.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, she didn't need a tie. Or clothing garment.
I don't know why I did it. Danny isn't much, really, but he's a good guy. You think it was worth it?
I don't know. Sorry.
You don't have anything to say? Anything at all?
No, not really.
She's not very good at this.
Right. So I just head that way.
Yeah.
Well, tell your friend thanks. And if you ever see Danny... forget it. I suppose it doesn't matter.
But you come back, Joey.
My host. My host, are you alright?
Oh, she can come back here.
I knew you'd follow me in here. You can never give me a minute's peace.
You should not stay here too long.
Or what? I'll die. I get it now. We all thought my uncle was nuts, but he was just numb. He just stopped caring. About anything. Who could blame him?
Trust me, my host, it is best to push those feelings aside.
Why?
It is what must be done. That is all.
What does it matter?
Listen to me. In time, you will feel differently.
Differently.
Yes, this will all feel normal.
Normal? I don't want this to be normal.
Many of your predecessors felt the same. In time, things changed.
They gave up?
I'm going dancing, Madeline. Don't wait up.
Oh, that's when she leaves her here.
I see. I suppose after all this time it was inevitable that one of you deciphered the method. But do you think it will be that simple? It will not work. Do you hear me? It will destroy you. My host, Jocelyn Comtesse, hear me! Comtesse!
Dang.
Comtesse!
Whoa. That was loud.
2:23 a.m. Detective Corey Palmer conducting interview with Rosangela Blackwell. Detective Sam Durkin also present. So, Miss Blackwell, tell us again why you were in that house.
We have Durkin
Say
here.
nothing. Tell them nothing. Keep your teeth together. We'll get out of this.
So how did Joey get back? I'm really curious about that. Let's see, Wikipedia says 1931 is pretty much the exact year they begin with two films called The Public Enemy and Little Caesar. So you're saying there probably weren't gangster films for her to have watched at the time? That makes sense. She's just a fan of gangsters. Let's see, I was looking away. How did she take you into the realm? Obviously she didn't have the tie to use. Yeah, so what happened, Relentless, is she just kind of grabbed onto each of them, Joey and Countess, and it just kind of like passed right through her. So she just used herself, no tie. Yeah, she mentioned her uncle went nuts. I don't know that we know who her uncle is. I think that was just trying to tell us that it's also passed down, like, you know, the lineage of their family as well. Kind of like with Rosa and her aunt. Yeah, Jocelyn just made a very bad decision. Did she actually make the decision to, like, leave her there? Or was she just trying to, like, go dancing and it just closed behind her? I don't know. I wonder if she did that on purpose, to, like, ditch her. Because it seemed like, when we talked to the Countess, she didn't want to be away from her spirit guide. So, I don't know. So he was telling me to say nothing. Should we say nothing? And one big F you to Leah Piero. Seriously. Leah just messed everything up. Yeah, it seems to be a family thing. An unavowed, Jonah passed his spirit guide onto Logan when he died. Oh, wow. It's definitely the same universe. That's so cool. We should probably say nothing. That's what Joey said.
Answer the question, Blackwell. Let the record show that the interviewee has chosen to remain silent.
Where's my
That's
lawyer?
your right, but your silence can and will be used against you. Remember that. Fine. Next question. What happened to Detective Piero?
Ooh, are we just gonna keep silent? What do you guys think? I mean, she did shoot herself. That's a lie. That's kind of true. But I'd say this is the best truth. Let's see, it's commonly advised that you should never talk to police without a lawyer. That's true. Oh, Jesse wants up. Hi, guys. I'm gonna go bug Mom. Vortex Queen, welcome back. We are continuing this crazy game. Here we've, I don't know if you remember at the end of the last Dream Vortex, but we're in jail now. Getting questioned by the cops. Let's see, I wish we could say, I suppose you have more questions? I love that scene. I'm gonna make that a sound. I'm definitely gonna clip that. Or Bug Therapy Android, see if she can do it. She's got much better, like, audio software than I do. Let's keep saying nothing. I want to see where this goes.
Miss Blackwell, I won't ask again. What happened to Detective Piero?
Enough, Palmer. You saw the paraffin test. Leah fired that weapon.
I refuse to believe that, Sam.
Believe what you want. Those are the facts.
Well, here's some facts for you. This lady was chatting with Emil Haskins earlier this evening. Not only that, we have a witness who saw her sneaking into his office at work.
Crap.
How do you respond to that?
Remain silent. As someone who studied interrogation techniques seriously, never speak to the cops without an attorney present. I mean, unless you are completely innocent, of which we kinda are and we kinda aren't, you know? We're involved with people we shouldn't be involved with. I mean, if there's a real simple truth, I'd say just talk to the cops. Say, no, John. What do you mean no? Never. Not even then. Why not? I mean, if it's a real simple truth, what would being silent do for you? I'm not sure. Maybe they would try to pin something on you that's not your fault, I guess? Alright, let's remain silent. I'm gonna go with everybody's wisdom. Because they want you to confess even if you're not guilty, basically. Oh, okay. Man, it's so tricky. Mind games, I don't like it.
No answer, huh? Well, let me lay it out for you. We spoke to the clerk on duty. We spoke to Emil Haskins, a man who is now a widower, I might add. Nobody gave you permission. But then, breaking and entering isn't really a new thing for you, is it?
It's really
I've
not.
pulled your file. Do you even know how many restraining orders you have against you?
We have a couple. We've gotten emails about those. I've lost count. Stay silent. Let's see, there's a great YouTube video of a talk by a lawyer on that topic exactly. I'll post it on Discord. What's funny is, like, we ever get caught doing something bad and people check the Discord channel and they're like, why were you guys watching videos about how to talk to police interrogations? It'll look shady. But no, I appreciate it. That's good.
Let the record show that the interviewee has chosen to remain silent. Again. If getting banned from the campuses of NYU and Columbia weren't bad enough, we've got a dozen complaints registered against you from businesses and families. I'd call Bellevue to have you taken away. But you're banned from there, too.
That's a hospital, right?
Who the hell are you? And why haven't you been taken in before now?
Palmer, take a walk.
Sam?
You're tired. Go get a cup of coffee.
I don't need coffee. Don't think I don't know what's going on here. I've heard the rumors that you've got some mysterious informant.
Oh.
Is this her?
Palmer?
Fine, I'm going. But we will find out what happened. It's our damn job, after all.
Snitches ruin our ghost therapy. How dare they?
So,
Yeah, Bellevue
you
is a
happy now?
hospital. That's a funny line. You've been banned from there too. Ooh. Do we stay silent even with our buddy? Or do we talk to him? What do you guys think? If I had to say something here, if I wasn't going to stay silent, I would say... Of course not, I'm not happy. But we're on camera right now. So yeah, you're right. We're still being monitored. We should stay silent.
Look, I'm more patient than Palmer. Legally, we can keep you here for 12 hours. You really want to sit here for that long?
Oh, I can't stay silent anymore. Dang it. Nothing happened. It was just a tragedy. That's all it was. We can ask this. Am I under arrest? We don't know why.
Am I under arrest?
Maybe, maybe not. That depends on you. The crap you pulled tonight, was it worth it?
I didn't do it for you. I like how vague these are, but at the same time, I think he's on our side. I think he's helping us, so I kind of want to say this one. Oh, it's tricky. This music is kind of like stressing me out too. Alright, there's something bigger going on.
There's something much bigger going on.
So you said. But we cops, we like things simple. Not you, though. You make things complicated just by walking into a room.
What are you trying to say?
Officially, we're pursuing every lead. Unofficially, there was no trace of the bullet that killed the little girl. With Leah dead, we'll most likely never solve it. The trail is too cold. So, what do you need?
Excuse me?
You want it in so bad? You're in. You won't be on the books. We can't even pay you. This case is too high profile.
Hey.
So, what do you need?
Stop cooperating with the cops. You'd make a terrible criminal. I'm just too honest. I would make an awful criminal. It was a magic death cult, detective, I swear. Is he actually going to help us? Yeah, we should get... This is probably the most important. I mean, we need all of them, but I think Leah's case files might be the best. Because she was talking about looking into stuff, so I think this might have more information about the cult, but George Austin was also being hounded by the cult, so he might have stuff in his apartment. This one I don't think would be that useful. Ooh, that's a good idea, Vortex. I would be a good criminal because I'd be cooperating, and they would just believe everything I said. Except I am a terrible liar. Terrible. I'm gonna say Leah's case files.
Access to Leah's case files.
Can't do it. Those are being boxed up and archived.
Dang it.
Anything else?
Cup of coffee. How about the apartment? I think that's number 2.
Access to George Austin's apartment.
I'll take care of it. Anything else?
A criminal would say that too. I'm a terrible liar. I would be a terrible criminal. Cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee.
I'll let Palmer get you one on the way out. Anything else?
That smile she gave. Renga's, yeah, right. Cup of coffee. I wish I could have coffee right now. I would love nothing more to stay up extra late.
This is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
You know, it's so funny. Speaking of Twin Peaks, that's where that sound clip is from. Almost every week, I go on to YouTube and I see updates, like, because you know how they recommend videos that you've watched? Kind of like different breakdowns of like the final season of Twin Peaks and what it meant and stuff. It's crazy how many theories there are for that show. It's such a complicated show. John Criminalia. John Coffia. I like that one, John Coffia.
Everything you know about George Austin.
Palmer can get you that. Speak to him tomorrow. Anything else?
That's the only other options I have. John Caffeinia. Ooh.
Nothing that I can think of.
All right.
These are
From now
caffeine
on,
free.
you talk to Palmer. He'll be at the front desk tomorrow.
Detective Durkin. Sam, why are you doing this? Why me?
My first case involved a kid. 30 years ago it must have been. There was this little girl living with her aunt. The aunt went nuts. Smashing things, screaming. Total loony. The little girl was hiding in a closet. Couldn't have been more than 5. Scared out of her mind. I've had a soft spot for kids ever since.
I see.
Go home, Blackwell. Get some sleep. You look like you spent the night in jail.
Sounds like our story. What a twist.
Huh. The press are having a field day. Lots of theories, but nothing approaching the truth.
You expect anything different? Just be glad your name didn't get leaked. That's the last thing we need.
No trace of the Grace Group either.
Then we best get out there and do what we do.
Let's see, not a lot of people catch that one, Rengus. It's all those PhD brains we have in here. Pretty sure it was John, yeah. Let's see, I need to take a shower quickly. I hope you will still be streaming in 10 minutes. Oh yeah, we were just getting started, Vortex. We'll be streaming for probably 2 more hours. Oh, he will. So, since I feel like I'm extra white today because of the lighting and Andy's screwing up my camera, let me turn down the lights and see if it looks better. Does that look Any more natural? Might be a bit better. I feel like I have like a filter on my face or something. You can't quite seal my pores like normal. There we go.
It takes about an hour to boot up these days.
You were just on your computer. What do you mean? I can even dry off. Let's not get carried away here. You don't want to miss too much story. Just kidding. Still getting over this crud. It's so annoying.
Hey, Joey?
What is it?
What do you think our next move is?
I wonder if Durkin gave me access to George Austin's apartment, like he promised.
Have you tried going over there?
Not yet.
Well then.
We have been to the apartment. We couldn't get past the doorman. He's our weakness. Like, doormen are pretty much Rose's kryptonite. Let's see, I'm watching in 360. I couldn't see them anyways. Wait, what? You're watching in 360. What do you mean? Let's see, Rose's sofa looks just like my current sofa. I just noticed. And you're getting a new one tomorrow. Yeah. If your sofa looks like that, I'm glad you're getting a new one. That's good.
I know that there are a lot of self-help groups in New York, but I've never heard of any that could do that.
Grace
Whoever
group.
they are, we'll get to the bottom of it. I promise you that.
Did you get it from Carth House? She definitely didn't buy it. We know that. She steals everything. Oh, 360p. I got it. I was thinking like when you said 360, like 360 degrees. But yeah, 360p. That makes sense. But yeah, I'm looking at it, at least here, in like high quality, and I don't know. You can see the lines there pretty good, actually. But, I don't know. It looks like there's like a smoothing filter or something, like one of those beauty filters. Trust me, no amount of beauty is going to help this. Watching John Katie in VR. I'm in. I wonder, that might be a thing later on down the line. It would take a lot of bandwidth, but imagine if I streamed in VR, if you guys could watch in a VR headset and see it in 3D. That'd be super cool. Although, that would make you guys so sick. Because if you were watching 3D, but you don't get to control the head movement, oh man, that'd just be Vomit City. Let's see, my sofa is super old and lumpy because I got it from my parents when I moved to my current place and didn't have a sofa. I'm getting a proper one tomorrow. That's gonna look nice, Relentless. You just got that new setup underneath your TV? It's gonna be good. So what is this Grace group? It says, when she spoke to Leah, she said she was part of a self-help group that met in the basement of Grace Church. She called it the Grace Group. Okay. Kind of forgot that detail. So we already kind of looked at everything in the apartment that we've stolen. I think we're ready to go. I actually did the same exact thing, Relentless. When I moved out, I got my parents' hand-me-down couches. They got new ones. I got theirs. But after, I don't know, 3-4 years, ended up getting a nice upgrade. Okay, so we can go to Grace Group, or we can go to George Austin. We should probably go to George Austin first. Well, hello. We have permission now, Mr. Doorman.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
My name is Rosangela Blackwell. I was told you'd be expecting me?
Is this about George?
That's right.
I still can't believe it. But here's the key. 12th floor, penthouse A.
Thanks.
Whoa, he was in a penthouse. Big baller here. Let's see, it makes you feel grown up when you actually buy your own furniture. Seriously. You know, I also get, I don't know why, but I really enjoy putting together furniture. Like if you buy any kind of like shelving or something that you just have to kind of like fit together yourself, I like that kind of stuff. Except my Bowflex. I don't have it anymore, but that one was such a hassle to put together. Never again.
Did George ever mention the Grace Group?
Grace Group? Does it have to do with Grace Church?
Yep.
It might.
I know he often went to Grace Church services, but he never mentioned any Grace Group. Sorry.
Up we go. Penthouse. Sometimes elevators actually have a key thing that you do. IKEA fanboy. I've actually never shopped at an IKEA. Pretty much all not already put together furniture, no matter where you buy it, comes like that. But I don't have anything IKEA. Let's see. Baller enough to live in a penthouse, not balling enough to invest in some decent home security so his girlfriend's daughter doesn't get killed. F you, George. Seriously. George, what are you doing? Oh, it's, so today is, as Spider was saying, International Talk Like a Pirate Day. Is that a pirate ship right there?
That'd look amazing on my bathroom wall.
Darling, that thing's bigger than your entire bathroom.
That sounds like she's gonna steal it.
I'd never sneak it past the doorman.
She's thinking about it.
Is that a genuine Ming? It must have cost George a fortune.
Man, her klepto senses must be going off. This is a nice apartment.
No, it looks really fragile and expensive. I think they might be candlesticks. Possibly. I don't even know what they are. It's a tablet computer. Looks like it's still in the charging dock.
Yoink. Let's see. I know, I just couldn't pass up the chance to make the comment. Actually, my pinball machine and arcade machine were that kind of like IKEA-style put-together stuff, but the thing weighs like 200 pounds. It's like solid, but it came in like 3 boxes. It was a pain to put together. Actually, I say pain. It was fun. The instructions could have been a little bit more specific, but because I knew I was putting together an arcade machine, I was totally happy. Oh, you thought it was a photo, not just a tablet. Although, what does Joey think it is? If I highlight with Joey? Flat, glowy thing. Ooh.
One of those glowing screen things.
Flat, glowy thing. I'm gonna call them that from now on. One missed call from Michael.
Whoever this Michael is, he seems to know quite a lot.
So this is his emails. Probably a phone. Very large phone. Okay, so from Michael. Hi, George. It's been a long time. Almost too much time. I know we generally don't like to revisit our past, but this time we must. I think we are in danger. It's almost too fantastic to believe. Something has happened to me. Something that has shown me something terrible. Do you still have my number? 212-555, of course, 3412. Call me as soon as possible. Yes, I am being sincere. He did not just die. He no longer exists in any form. His soul is gone, ripped apart. I saw it happen. I won't soon forget it. It will happen to me, to all of us. Do you remember P? He died not long ago. It might have already happened to him. Do you know where the others are now? We have to warn them. Okay, so things are already happening. Unfortunately, we don't have timestamps. Let's see, who gets a call on their tablet? Rich people? I mean, I don't think you can technically get a regular call, like cell phone call on your tablet, can you? But you can get calls through other apps like Facebook and stuff, so maybe it was something like that. At least, I don't know. You can get like a SIM card for your tablet if you wanted to have internet access, but I don't know if that gives you like regular texting and phone call abilities. Maybe it does.
So this Michael has a source who knows about bestowers. About me. This is starting to get personal.
Ooh. So this is also from Michael. You and Leah. That's wonderful news. I wish I could have heard under better circumstances. Someone is after us. It's not enough they want to take our souls when we die, but they want to speed up the process. I don't think those deaths were accidents. My source tells me about someone who can help us. She's called the Bestower. We're going to look for her. Oh, that's us. Let's see. Michael is a medium too, yeah. How does he know all about this? Maybe you can get normal calls on your tablet if you're rich enough. Let's see, the tablet senses your wealth and boom, you get phone calls. I'm not rich enough. My tablet doesn't give me phone calls. Okay, maybe, this is from Leah. Maybe he can find this bestower person and maybe he can't. Either way, I know what I have to do. What was the number of that contractor again? Contractor. Oh, because she's going to build the room in her basement. I'm too broke to own a tablet. you're definitely not getting calls on your tablet then. That does not exist. This is from Emil. Where are they? What have you done? I'm not a violent man, but if you've done anything to hurt them, I will kill you. So we saw the other side of this email. This is when, who are we? George? He responded saying, hey dude, I don't know what kind of person you think I am, but I haven't done anything to this girl or her daughter. Alright, that was kind of interesting.
It looks like a regular lamp.
You should steal it.
If I switch it off, it'll be too dark to see.
Oh, okay. And lay off the booze. I forgot about that, Blaze. Yeah. Let's see. I have a tablet because my mom's friend was getting a new tablet, so my mom bought her old one and gave it to me. So I actually have a tablet. This is an NVIDIA Shield. I got this 5 years ago, 6 years ago, so whenever they came out. And I was really excited because it had this ability to basically stream games off of your PC onto the tablet. You just had to have like a Bluetooth controller to play with it. And actually, I have like a Bluetooth controller that sort of like expands with like springs and everything, and you put it around the tablet and it holds on to the sides. And it's kind of like a Nintendo Switch, except I can play any game from my Steam library and stream it to here. It works really well, but now you can do it with pretty much any phone and any tablet because Steam came out with their own application for that. Super handy. If you guys didn't know about that, it's kind of a cool feature. Must be nice. Well, if you got a cell phone, you could do that too. You just have to install an app.
Looks like a balcony out there.
Wow, this is a pretty nice balcony for... I guess you're on the roof though, so it makes sense.
The view uptown. A little table and a chair. It'd be a nice place to sit with a glass of wine at sunset, if there wasn't 3 feet of snow out here.
Details.
It might be pretty in the spring, but for now all the plants are dead. I don't think I can do anything to help those plants.
But what's this door? Let's see, I got a potato phone and computer. They both explode if I tried. Yeah, the biggest part is you need to have a decent computer to stream that. Your phone or tablet, it could be a piece of junk. It just has to be able to stream video, then you're golden. You also need to have like a Bluetooth controller.
This is private property, you know.
Oh.
Hmm?
There's a ghost in here?
Hi there.
Yes, hi there. What are you doing up here?
You know the term resting face? That's what I saw there. She looked very agitated. Although, she does think that we are encroaching on her private property. I'm a friend of George.
I'm a friend of George Austin.
A friend, of course. I suppose he was bound to get to a redhead sooner or later.
Oh, no.
Giggity.
It's nothing like that.
Please, it's none of my business. Anyway, I'd best head back in. But I'm sure I'll see you around. Ta.
Notes updated. Roof ghost. Is that what she actually calls it? Roof ghost? Oh, we have new emails on our phone. Janie, you're back. Welcome back. Let's see. Speaking of games, I wish I could play on my potato the Arkham series, and all 3 Batman Lego games are free on Epic this week. Yes, that's a very good point. If you guys have the Epic Game Store, you can get Batman, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight, and the 3 Lego games. So, all for free. Check it out. Let's see, I have food. What do you have for food? Me and Andy had a Chipotle for dinner. It was very delicious. Okay, oh, we got 3 new emails. One is from Abbott Leaks. What is this? Exclusive. Did Frank Lyons really die, or was it a cheap stunt? It is no secret that his well-publicized death catapulted his last film to the biggest box office earning spot that weekend. So, what really happened to Abbott Leaks intends to find out. So, Frank Lyons, he was from the previous game. Hold on, can you see Georgie back there? Got Georgie going crazy on the couch. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. I think he wants up. Oh, he wasn't? I thought that was Minetta. Oh, was that the previous game before that? Oh, I was using that to show the camera, because I was watching the dogs go back and forth. Hi, Georgie. He's all wet. He's all wet. Hi, buddy. You smell good. You smell good, Georgie. You just pooped? That's what Andy said. Andy's in the corner right there. And she ran away. Hi, buddy. You want to sing it all, buddy? Want to sing a little bit? Such a beautiful voice. He was in the third game. This is the fifth. Okay, I missed one. Thank you, Blaze. Keep me honest. No, he was close. He tried. Go get Mama. Go get her.
Whoa.
And he jumped right back up. Look at you go. He's a gremlin, I swear. I love the Georgie with the music notes. That's great. And the microphone. Oh, Georgie. He's so confused. Do I want to kill Papa or do I want to hug him? I don't know. Maybe both. Alright, this is from Sam Durkin. So we looked into the Meehan girl. The picture matches the Jane Doe. We are trying to locate her friends and family. When you get to it, please submit a report so we can invoice you. Here's a copy of the case notes for your reference. Ooh, we can download that. Sweet. It actually made us wait for that. Gameplay. Thank you, Janie. Derp to derp derp derp. John Falia number 1. I haven't implemented the counter yet. I will do that. So you're saying Georgie is secretly a cat. I was thinking he was one of those gremlins from the movie Gremlins after you get them wet and they turn all green and scaly and creepy. Not like Gizmo. Jesse's more like Gizmo. Georgie's more like one of the evil gremlins. And this one's from C. Palmer. So, Sam says I'm supposed to help you. I'm here at the station, so come by whenever. We also told staff at George Austin's building to expect you. If there's a logic behind any of this, I don't see it. So that's cool though. Now the cops know about us. We don't have to be so discreet. It's like we're official. This is cool. Ah, we can call Michael. Let's try it.
No answer.
Dang. Let's see, did anyone else die? So since you've been away, Janie, we started off as the Countess with her spirit guide Madeline and Joey. And we were basically trying to convince Joey that he was dead. We did that. He went off into the light. This is back in like the 1920s or 30s. He went into the light, and then the Countess was sick of Madeline, her spirit guide, being around her all the time. So she said, I'm going to go dancing, went through the portal, and left Madeline there. What we know happens later on in the game is the Countess goes insane because she doesn't have her spirit guide to help her. She basically goes around and starts killing innocent people, thinking she's helping spirits. It gets crazy. Then we came back as her. She was getting interrogated. We didn't talk our way out of there. We were just silent. And then Durkin said, you know what? All right, we need your help. So they basically hired us, and they're helping us out with the investigation. So nobody knew has died yet. We did find a ghost right here, though. I'm sure we'll have to talk to her some more. Ah, there's a list. What's this?
Bok choy, garam masala, quinoa, branzino.
It's either a shopping list or a voodoo spell.
That sounds like rich people food to me.
I don't need somebody else's shopping list. A saucepan and some cooking implements. They don't look like they've ever been used.
But if he's buying ingredients, you think that he would do that. Like, he would need to cook it. Not just eating out all the time.
A pedal-operated garbage can. It's empty, thank God.
Why? What are you worried about? Yeah, the music here is a little bit creepy, huh? Okay, there's not much else we can do in here. We could look at a few things from Joey.
A shopping list. Some shiny forks and a saucepan.
Yeah, what an odd place. It's like super high, right next to the fridge. That's kind of weird. Maybe he doesn't use it, he just doesn't know where you should normally put it. He thinks it's like a decoration.
Probably a priceless Ming vase or something. Swanky museum art for people with more money than God. Some little tin tchotchkes that are probably worth $1 million.
Tin tchotchkes? I've never even heard of those before.
It's just a lamp. A trash can.
Can't do anything with that.
Okay, I think we're done here. So let's go talk to that ghost some more if we can. It's a tablet, Janie. Yeah, it's a tablet. At first we were thinking it was a weird picture, but it's a tablet. We got someone's phone number off of there. And a whole bunch of emails. Let's see, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought it was just a glowy picture. You're not alone, Tache. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell when it's like 6-7 pixels big, you know? What can you do? So we're gonna follow the ghost.
Huh. Locked.
Well, in that case,
Joey, could you come out here?
What?
Joey can just go right on through. Yeah, this area has some creepy music. What's the note?
Whatever this note says, it's too dark to read it.
Okay, if it wasn't all blurry, I could totally read it.
She seems pretty easygoing, but it's hard to say if it's genuine. It feels polished, practiced.
Like rich people faking being nice? Alright, so this place is empty. I imagine she's been dead for a while.
Hi there.
I'm sorry, have we met?
Kind of. I think you met my friend earlier.
I see. You're both looking after George's place.
Yeah, something like that.
You live here?
So you actually live here? So to speak.
Yes? Why are you so surprised?
Well, this place is kind of, well, empty.
I live alone.
That's not what I mean. Look around. There's nothing in here.
What on earth are you talking about?
Never mind.
Classic ghost denial. About that furniture you don't have. Alright, let me see if I can get these dogs on video real quick while they're going nuts again. I gotta be quicker this time. Let me see if they come back. You got to see a small glimpse of them. Oh, Georgie just jumped on my lap. Get him, Gushy Bear. Get him. Get him. They're just having a good old time. Gus is like, what are you looking at? What did I do? Point that camera at me. No pictures, no photography. Yeah, nothing but a small piece of paper that we can't read because it's too dark.
So, about this place.
I might not have the highbrow taste that George has, but my furniture is just as serviceable as his. And twice as comfortable, I might add.
So she knows what his furniture feels like. Hey, Linz, how's it going? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good night so far. Who are you?
Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Cute. Very cute.
Huh?
Wait, you're serious? Well, isn't this delicious? It's so rare that I get to be the mysterious one.
Wait, so is she, like, famous or something? Yeah, PhD brain? Or maybe I've heard something like that before. Deja vu.
My name's Joey. Joey Malone. Why don't you tell me yours?
You honestly don't know who I am.
I'm afraid not.
I admit, I'm fascinated. I know your name, but you don't know mine. It's not often that I'm in this position.
So, are you gonna tell me or what?
I think not. I want to savor this for just a little while longer.
Oh, come on. Are you famous or something?
So what is this? You famous or something?
Or something.
Or something like infamous? Come on, tell me your name.
Come on, you know my name. It's only fair.
I can't tell if you're being genuine or if you're just playing with me.
Why not both?
Well, the night is young. See if you can figure it out.
Giggity giggity. Is Joey gonna get to kiss 2 ghosts in this series? I felt real bad when that one had to go away. Is it B-Face McGee? Oh, it could be. Alright, it's really important that you tell me your name.
Listen, it's really important that you tell me who you are.
What on earth could be so important?
It's complicated.
No, I don't think so. I'm enjoying this way too much.
Man, alright.
Could I ask you a couple questions?
You don't even know my name, and you want to ask me questions?
Well, maybe if you actually told me your name.
No. Like I said, this is way too much fun.
Wait, what kind of logic is that? You're not going to answer any questions because you won't tell me your name, or because we don't know your name, but then you're not going to tell us your name. So why are we even having a conversation? This woman was probably one of the less popular newspapers once 7 years ago, and she thinks she is the hottest. Nobody cares. Nobody cares who you are.
Come on, what's your name?
No, this is too much fun. You'll figure it out. Everyone recognizes me eventually.
Well, whoever you are, I'll see you around.
Say hi to George for me, if you see him.
Alright, so we need to look at some newspapers or the internet or something, try to find her face.
No point in leaving that way. I can only leave with Red, and she can't get in here.
There's nothing to look at in here. This place is bare, besides the note that we can't read. So we're gonna have to do some research. A funny thing, hey everyone, I just got home from a 10-hour day. Holy cow, that is a long work day. So sorry about that, dude. Hopefully, everything's nice and calm and relaxed. You get to chill out, do some puzzle solving with us. So right now we're trying to find out who this neighbor is, who's a ghost, who won't tell us her name because she thinks she's just so special. She thinks everybody knows her name. Maybe there's a hint on the tablet, because they knew each other. If we go back to email, we only know Leah, Emil, and Michael. There's no other women on there. She was once an extra in the direct-to-DVD sequel to the 87th most popular film in 1998. What was that? 1998. I was going to say Snakes on a Plane, but that was more recent than that. She hung out at the bar from Cheers. I've actually been to the bar from Cheers, like the actual bar. There's 2 of them. I went to Boston, Massachusetts for work training. When was this? Early, like late 2000s. So this was like 10 years ago or so. And there's like the real Cheers bar, which is the one that they film from the outside. And then there's the Cheers bar that's kind of like a mock-up that's made to look like the TV show on the inside. I went to the one that looked like it from the outside. It was really cool. Really good beer. And it's funny, when I was in Boston, I expected to hear all kinds of like Boston accents, you know, when you talk to everybody. You don't at first. I don't know if they purposely hide it or what, but if let's say I'm at a restaurant and I ask them, hey, you know, I'd like to get this. And like, okay, sure, that's great. But if you get them talking about anything else, like if you say, hey, can you recommend something on the menu, or, you know, what's your favorite thing to do here at night, you know, what's the nightlife like around here? Then all of a sudden their accent comes out because they're just kind of like freestyling it. Kind of funny. All right, so I think we need to search for this guy. We don't know Michael's last name. Yeah, it was pretty cool, Tasha. Boston was neat, but I went in January. It was freezing cold. It was like single digits and windy. Oh, I've never been in that kind of cold before. It was painful. Let's see, my back is very tired. Always great to join the chill stream after a long day at work. Your back is tired. I don't remember. What do you do for work? A funny thing. Soul Alchemist. Hey, long time no see. Let's see, just got home from work. Finally time to relax and lurk. This game is kind of cozy. This is a great game to relax to. I mean, every once in a while it'll get stressful, but in general it's nicely paced, relaxed. Oh, look at all these new notes that we have to compare. How about them Red Sox, right? That'll get them chatting. The accent will definitely come out then. Let's see, I have a friend that lives just outside of Boston. You only hear his accent when he's talking about certain things or he gets worked up. Yeah, you just gotta get them freestyling. Like if they're just doing regular kind of like, you know, when you work, you just kind of have like, I don't want to say a script, but you kind of say the same thing over and over. It's easy to hide an accent, but once you start talking off the top of your head, boom, it comes out. Let's see. Oh, you like the new emotes? I love them. I'm so happy they came out. Actually, the artist that did the emotes is supposed to be back pretty soon, I think today or tomorrow. So I'm going to hit them up and try to get that new emote created. Let's see, I look after a printing lab. Oh, so you stand a lot, and my lower back gets tense sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Seems like an interesting job, though. That's kind of cool. Oh, you heading to work, Libertalia? Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a great day at work. John, the phrase customer service voice is what you're looking for. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Definitely like a script kind of speech. Hopefully I'll catch you guys next time. See you soon, Libertalia. So, real quick while I got you here. Unfortunately, we are going camping this weekend, so the Saturday stream is going to have to be canceled. We're leaving the house right around the time I'd be starting the stream. So, in the meantime, we're either going to do a bonus stream on Friday night, tomorrow night, or sometime Sunday. I'll let you guys know, but we'll do a makeup time for sure. Okay, so what could we... Oh, the Karth file. We haven't looked at this yet. I just want to, like, read it. How do I read it? The police case notes on the Karth house arrests. I want to look at it. We don't have anything physically for it. I'm not sure just how to look at it. I can't. How dare you have a life, John? I know. It's pretty rare. I think if you think about like a month, right? I do 3 streams a week typically, like scheduled streams. So what is that? 12 streams? Usually 1, maybe 2 a month might get moved around. It's not too bad. We're usually on schedule. And I always apologize, but we'll make it up. The self-help group, they help you go kill yourself. It's not very helpful. So we have the roof ghost. It says, we found a ghost of a woman on the roof deck outside of George's apartment. She seems to live, or rather lived, in the apartment next door. Oh, you know what? I bet we can ask the doorman about her. And then a man named Michael called George Austin the night he was killed. We tried to call him, but we couldn't get the number. Maybe we could search for that phone number. Can someone type this into chat? 212-555-3412. Because I probably won't remember all that. Then we can try to Google it. Because sometimes you can Google a phone number and get a name. Which is scary, but it's helpful to know. Alright, so we got 212. I'm going to put the dashes just in case. 555-3421. What? Should have got something. Google sucks. Alright. Thank you guys, though. Okay, let's combine Roof Ghost with... I was going to put Michael, but I was thinking actually George. But George isn't in the list. Oh, did I screw it up?
I don't think those are connected in any way.
Let me try it one more time. Let's see, 212-555-3412. Okay. Nope, same result. But thank you for letting me know. I would have totally missed that. Karth file. Maybe... Because it won't let us read the Karth file. I don't know why not. Maybe we can just connect it to Michael here?
If there's a connection, I don't see it.
I'm just going to try it on everything.
No, I don't see any connection at all.
Let's see. I'm back, guys. Don't give away your phone numbers in chat. That is not safe. Oh, don't worry, Vortex. It's a fake phone number. So in the game, we actually got somebody's phone number, and I wanted to search for it on Google. It's John's number. Shh. Don't call me, guys. The fake number. It's from the game. We're okay. But yes, that is a very good piece of life advice. Don't give out your phone numbers to strangers online. And I say strangers, but people you don't really know. It's dangerous. I'm just going to connect this to everything.
I don't think... No,
Okay, so that's not connected. Michael's number and Michael.
this is the phone number that Michael called George from.
I think we need to go talk to the doorman. Oh, you were just joking around. Okay. Man, it's so hard to tell sarcasm online, isn't it? Touché, Vortex. Let's, what do you mean go directly outside? Where does that take us? Oh, that's if you want to, like, travel. Okay, let's go to the lobby.
Yep, just old clothes. Nothing special about them.
Alright, hopefully the doorman knows who this famous woman is.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
He seems to be kind of nosy, so I imagine he would know.
Do you know who lived in the apartment across from George?
I'm afraid not. I only started working here a few months ago. That apartment has been vacant the whole time.
Man, but it was a celebrity. How do you not know? Alright.
There are tons of case files listed here. I'm not going to ask about them one by one.
Do it.
Does this phone number look familiar to you?
No, it doesn't. Sorry.
What question is that? I don't know any phone numbers except for my own and sometimes my wife's. But I don't know. When I was younger and I actually had to like manually dial phone numbers all the time, I memorized all kinds of phone numbers. But ever since having a cell phone, I don't remember anything. Gotta take some trash. I gotta take care of the trash too tonight, Janie. Gotta remember to do that when I end the stream. Let's see, how do you not know the 2-time Employee of the Month winner at the local Burger King? He's famous. Or she's famous. 402-882-2266. What phone number is that, Tajay? Hopefully it's not yours. I don't recognize a 402 area code. 408 is the Bay Area, like San Francisco, San Jose. It is your area code. Is that your phone number? And let's all call Tajay and breathe heavily into his phone. Careful. He likes that.
Did George...
Grace.
It might.
Oh, I already asked her
Sorry.
about Grace. How about Michael?
Did George know anyone named Michael?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Dang it. Alright. So he can't give us anything. We should go check out that Grace group at the church. But then he gets our phone numbers, right? That's true. If you do call him, he will get your phone number. That's... Oh, Tajay, I don't have a phone right now. No money to pay the bill. Yeah, 10 digits is pretty much normal. Sometimes you have to dial a 1 first, but yeah, 10 digits is normal. What about in England, Blaze? How many numbers are your guys' phone numbers? Like, I know if I were to call you, I'd have to have like your country code and then the 11 digits normally. Oh, you also have 10 digits. And 11 for you, Blaze. Wow.
Hi, remember me?
Yes, and would you please keep your voice down?
No.
Sorry.
You know about Grace Group.
I'm looking for information on the Grace Group.
Grace Group?
They used to meet here, in the basement. Some kind of self-help group?
There are hundreds of so-called Grace Groups, and they all have meetings in the basement. You will have to be a bit more specific than that.
Hold on. How are you going to have hundreds of different groups meet in your basement? That would be like a logistical nightmare. How busy is this church?
Do you know any Michaels?
In my line of work, I know more than I can count.
You recognize this phone number?
Do you recognize this phone number?
I'm afraid I haven't memorized a phone number in over 10 years.
That's what I'm
Perils of
saying.
modern technology.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling her, but you think she listens?
Do you know anything about roof ghosts?
So there's this woman that might have died in a penthouse apartment.
I'm afraid I don't know who you're talking about. I am sorry.
Dr. Dynastic, how's it going, dude? Welcome back. It's good to see you. Let's see. So for you, Relentless, 3 number area code and then 7 more numbers. That's how ours are. The first 3 is always like a state area code, or not even just a state, but just like the general area. Yeah. Let's see. That is 1 is the country code. All phone numbers in the US are 10 digits. Technically 11 if you count the country code, yeah. She's not going to ask this one.
There are tons of case files listed here.
What the hell can we do with that? I can't ask anyone about it. I can't look at it.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe.
I wonder if we can find anything about Michael in this book. Unfortunately, it just takes me to this page.
I don't need to turn to...
We can't change it, so I don't think so. Let's punch this priest. We'll make him talk. I don't trust him, all because of Kathy Rain. That game is making me not trust video game priests. Let's see, I remember as a kid watching Drake and Josh, which is a US show, obviously. And there was once a joke where Josh got a phone number from a girl, looked at it, and said, wow, all 11 digits. As a kid, I thought the joke was that he always gets fake numbers off girls with digits missing, but then I found he got a real one. However, the joke was actually that he got a fake number with 1 too many. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you count the 1, it would be 11 digits. Well, crap, we couldn't do anything at Grace Church, but they said at the police station we could actually talk to them and they would help us, which is very new for us.
Oh, it's you. Sam told me you'd be swinging by.
Guy didn't
Hi,
like us.
Corey, was it?
No, it's Officer Palmer.
Oh, la-di-da. Alright, Durkin told me to speak to you. Maybe you would be nice to us, Corey.
So Durkin told me to speak to you?
Yes, I heard. Congratulations, I guess. I don't know why you're so special, but orders are orders. You need any information from us, I'll see about getting it to you. But you talk to me, and only me. Understand?
Perfectly.
Dang. Sorry about Leah. Chill out. Eat a dick, Palmer. Get off your high horse. See, we heard that name, Corey. Yes, we did. That's right, Blaze. She said, I think, Corey and Sam. I think I remember hearing a Sam, too. Right before...
I'm sorry about Leah.
Don't even go there. I don't care what you saw, or what the evidence says. Leah wouldn't kill herself. And if she did, then she wasn't Leah anymore.
Yeah, she kind of wasn't. So we're good?
So are we good?
Good?
You don't think I still killed anyone, do you?
I don't know what to believe. But Durkin vouches for you, and he now owes me a favor, a big one. So, I guess I come out ahead.
Oh, it is Sam Durkin, isn't it? That makes sense. Where is our good buddy Durkin?
Is Detective Durkin around?
I haven't seen him since yesterday. I'm sure he's wandering around somewhere.
Suspicious. Alright. You're taking Leah's death rather personally.
You seem to be taking Leah's death rather personally.
The chief would agree with you. That's why I'm shackled behind this desk instead of out there doing something.
Why, would you go around punching people trying to get information like Batman? Alright. Any updates on George Austin?
So what's the latest on George Austin?
He was killed with a .22 caliber bullet. That's all we know so far. We're still talking to Leah's ex-husband, but he's got a pretty solid alibi.
Little itty-bitty bullets. Still packs a wallop. Any updates on Kendra?
How did Kendra die? Was that ever established?
I read the autopsy report. It was definitely a bullet wound. It went right through her shoulder.
Oh.
Clean hole all the way through. The coroner said that she bled to death,
Oh.
but could have survived if she was brought to a hospital right away. I don't understand this. Not at all.
She was shot. Do you think Leah shot her? Because Leah was trying to protect her? I know we were kind of thinking that at the end of the last stream, that she had mentioned that she was trying to protect her, so maybe she did shoot her. Holy crap. Alright, do you know Emil?
Did you know Emil Haskins at all?
I don't know much. Just what Leah used to tell me. I got the impression he was a deadbeat. Always out of a job, always late with child support payments, things like that. Guess he doesn't have to worry about that stuff anymore.
I think he was a nice guy. Just from the little bit we got. I mean, he was obviously depressed, but he was working. He had a job. He seemed nice enough.
So what's the story with you and Leah? I get the impression you knew her pretty well.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I partnered with her back when I first joined the force. She taught me a lot. Everything, really. I owe her. She was a rock. She was a rising star. Why would she flip out like she did?
I'm working on it, Corey. I really am.
That's Officer Palmer, and I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, okay, Corey. Okay, Corey. This desk cop is a real handsome Jack. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he seemed nice enough, right, Relentless? And at least he didn't murder his child. That's kind of says a lot about the guy.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Leah?
Officer Piero was juggling a demanding job, a growing daughter, and a deadbeat ex-husband. There was immense pressure on her, but I still don't buy that she would do what she did.
I mean, maybe she was brainwashed or something, but it happened. Yeah, Corey needs to get over himself, seriously. Alright, let's go through our special notes.
George and Leah both were members of a self-help group. They called it the Grace Group.
Oh yeah, Leah told me about that place.
She did?
Yeah, she didn't go into detail, but I know it meant a lot to her. She used to tell me that nobody could ever fall so far that they couldn't still reach for a helping hand. I'm not sure what that meant, but she used to say it all the time.
Did they teach you how to kill your children? By the way, this isn't Jack, it's Timothy. Which one is Timothy? Which game was he from? I've only played Borderlands 1 and 2, but it's been a long time. Let's see, sometimes I get a little stressed about the troubles of my life, so I kill my child and hide with the child's corpse in a little room. You know, just makes all your problems go away.
Do you know anyone named Michael?
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
How about, can you run this phone number and tell us who it belongs to?
Does this phone number mean anything to you?
Not really, but I can trace it for you.
There we go.
Trace it?
Run the number, see who it belongs to. Within reason, anyway. Where'd you find it?
I found it on George Austin's phone.
Oh, we ran that number already.
You did?
Yeah, it belonged to Grace Church. Probably calling for donations or something.
Yeah, or something.
Thanks anyway.
So is Michael the name of the priest, do you think? Interesting. Oh, it's from the pre-sequel. He's a body double for Handsome Jack to pay for college. That's funny. I do own the pre-sequel. I played maybe an hour, but I didn't get that far into it. See, the name Timothy always makes me think of what if Jim was short for Jimothy type of jokes. Jimothy. So, you guys all call me John. Channel's John Cadia. But if I get in trouble, if I do something real bad, you guys need to look me sternly in the face and say, Jonathan? No. Not Johnny. Jonathan. Jonathan. There we go. A mixture of both. Let's see. And the name Timothy. Oh wait, you already said that. What if bike was short for Bikel? I like that, Bikel. Jonathan, where is our Saturday stream? It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. But it's either going to be Friday night or sometime Sunday. I will let you guys know.
Do you know if any of George Austin's neighbors died recently?
It's not in any of the reports. Do you have a name?
No, not yet. But she lived across from George. Can't you look it up that way?
I can't, no. The way the system works, I can only look it up by the victim's name, not address. Sorry.
That's silly. I mean, it's a computer system. You should be able to search by any field within that data. It's a database.
There are tons of case files listed here. I'm not going to ask about them one by one.
What am I supposed to do with this thing? I can't talk to anybody about it. I can't look at it. I don't know. Yeah, it's a really crappy database. Alright. So we know the number came from the church. That's good to know. We didn't get any more information about Michael, but it could be the priest.
Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Oh, I can't look in there anymore. Wait a second. Can Joey go in there?
Officer Palmer?
Nope.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
It goes in as a team. Bummer.
Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Tajay, the database probably can't start videos from the beginning. That's so frustrating. I can't wait for Andy to feel better again so we can finish that game. I want to wrap it up. Alright. So let's go back to the church and see if he responds to Michael. We at least know the phone number came from here. Although we did show him the phone number and he said, I haven't memorized a phone number in 10 years. You should at least know your own phone number.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I checked with the police. This number belongs to a phone in this church. A man I'm looking for made a phone call from this number. His name is Michael. It's very important that I find him.
I'm afraid I don't know who you're talking about. I am sorry.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Still getting over this crap. I don't trust this guy. Let's see. What game, John? Do you mean The Many Mishaps of a Dreadful Spy David? That's the game. This game is Dog, Drug, and Fun, and the other one is The Mishaps of Terrible Spy David. Great game, but whoever programmed that database needs to be taken out back and shot. I mean, maybe it was like a real hack job because they tried to give us all this data real quick. I'm talking about telling lies, you know, so maybe that's why it's not so fully featured, but still, it's annoying. I only remember my number and my mom's number. Honestly, that's quite enough to get by in life. I mean, we just don't remember phone numbers anymore. I think that's totally okay. It might be good to memorize some work phone numbers, but that's about it.
Do you know any Michaels?
In my line of work.
Oh, don't share your phone number, Dynastic. It's too dangerous out there. You don't know what's going to happen. I love it. The 555 thing has been a thing in the movies like forever. I only have my home phone number memorized. I know my cell phone and my wife's cell phone and all the numbers I used to call when I was a kid. I can still remember a lot of those. Other than that, nothing. I do. I'm not going to say it on stream. Can't fool me. Let me try it real quick. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think I know her phone number. Let me make sure this is muted. I was 2 numbers off. Dang it. John Failure. Enhance. I don't even know my mobile phone number. See, I only know my number because I have to enter it in everywhere online that asks for a phone number. I mean, I could put in a fake number, but I'm usually pretty honest. Let's see, I remember the code to Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on NES and the Contra code, but I don't know my own. Well, those are more important, Dynastic. You never know when you're going to need those. 007 373 5963. Up, down, left, right. All these phone numbers appearing, guys. I'm gonna have to actually call some of these, see what happens. From a payphone, of course.
The telephone that uses this number, where is it?
Why would you need to know that?
Michael used the phone. Maybe he left a clue behind when he did.
And he could have used any one of a dozen offices in our administration wing.
Really? Over a dozen?
Yes. So, if you want to locate Michael Cooper, you'll have to find another way.
Aha! You screwed up, Mr. Priest. You said Michael Cooper. You just gave us his last name. You liar McLiarface. Let's see. You should call the one I posted. It will amuse you. I'll have to do it from like an internet fake number or something.
Wait, Cooper?
Pardon?
You said Michael Cooper.
Isn't that the gentleman you're looking for?
No, I just said his name was Michael.
So you did. A slip of the tongue. My apologies. It is quite late and I'm tired.
I don't like this guy. This priest is big and dumb. Just how we like him.
You need to tell me who Michael Cooper is.
I told you I don't know any Michael Cooper.
I'm doing a yarn softness test. This one's definitely softer. More so than this one. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine for babies. Were you making a bonnet?
No. They made.
Yeah. I think that'd be better. Means more shopping for yarn. Andy loves shopping for yarn. It's like her new favorite pastime. Oh, I get your joke, Janie. 8675309. Let's see, it's a hotline. No one will get your number for calling it. Oh, cool. Let's see. The priest is big and dumb. Don't put words in my mouth, John. Wait, what did you say? Oh, has the big dumb. Whoops. I did put a couple words in your mouth there. The Super Troopers joke? I got it. Oh, I missed that one. 40288 Bacon. That is a good ass song. Yes, it is. I love ass songs. Only good ass songs, and not, you don't want badass. Actually, badass songs. That's pretty good too.
You need to tell me who Michael Cooper is.
I told you I don't know any Michael Cooper.
That tactic ain't working, sweetheart. You need to come at this some other way.
Punch him in the face. We've already discussed this.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe.
The priest is a moron. I'm pretty much, yep, he's fat. I meant big and dumb. Did I say fat? I meant just big. All right. Let's look up Michael Cooper.
Huh. So Michael Cooper was a priest. Interesting.
It might even be this guy. So New York Theological Seminary alumni. I think that's this one. Oh no, wait. He was only here for 4 years? Currently based at unknown. Let's see. I once made a joke during a D&D game. Another player said that something was a good-ass sword. I said, isn't an ass sword just called a dildo? I think it's funny. I like that joke. Seminary is basically a priest college. Oh, I did not know that. Okay. Wait, is there any more information from that we needed? Let's search for it again. I guess we could look up that college. So George received several emails from Father Michael Cooper. Whoever Michael is, he appears to know a lot about what's going on. He even knew about me and where I was the other night. Okay. Let's try to tie Michael Cooper to Grace Group.
He was part of the Grace Group.
Okay.
This is the phone number that Michael called George from.
Unfortunately, that didn't get us any closer to finding out the woman's name. 4 years is standard. That's not too bad. Like normal college. Let's see, if Michael is a medium, how does that affect his religious beliefs? That's a really good question. Maybe that's when he stopped being a priest. Maybe he never stopped. Let's see. Makes faith easier if he knows for a fact there is an afterlife. It's just not exactly what he expected. I mean, we've seen there is an afterlife and devil in this world, but not really in a form comparable with Christianity. Let's see, what do you call a little person who can talk to ghosts and just broke out of prison? A little person who can talk to ghosts and just broke out of prison. I can't think of it. Oh, you know what? Now that we have the full name, Maybe we can go talk to our police friend again. A small, medium, at large. That's pretty good. I never heard that one before. And, let's see, I need a snare drum emote. I think there's a drum sound, like a drum roll you guys can play. I think, what did I call it? Did I just call it drums, or... That's what it's supposed to be. There's a sound you guys can play. Were you expecting good jokes? You came to the wrong Twitch channel. We're mostly puns and bad jokes here. Alright, so back to the police station. We have a last name. Now we can get some good info.
Officer Palmer?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
You can actually do real work.
Do you have a record of a Michael Cooper in your system? He's a priest.
Let's check. Sorry, whoever he is, there's no file on him.
What? What? No file? Come on.
Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
The help. Alright, let's try the doorman. He probably knows it. Rage. I'm totally gonna drop the volume of that just a wee bit. I meant to before the stream, but I forgot. The spider is here. It's his calling card. Show yourself. Here. This is where he is. Oh, this is cool. I can go to the lobby or go directly to his apartment.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
Did George know anyone named Michael?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask more specifically about Michael Cooper. So he doesn't know who worked there before, or lived in that apartment before. What could we search for, guys? We could try calling again.
No answer.
Dang. Didn't even hear it ring. Are you actually calling? I don't trust you. I want to search for this Abbott Leaks. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Some kind of like tabloid or newspaper or something? Or Abbott Leaks. Is that how it's spelled? Hey, Dorho! He would love that. Yeah, I spelled it right. I guess we just can't search for it. Alright. Let's go back and talk to the ghost lady. I don't know that we have any new talking points, but every once in a while, just things happen. Yeah, I think we need to figure out who that woman is. I guess we gotta go to the local elementary school and ask which kid won the most awards in the year 1972. It's gotta be her. I love your deduction, Blaze. All these random silly things that she won, and she thinks she's such hot crap for it. Alright, Joey. We need you. And she came in second in the spelling bee. I really hope it's like something totally meaningless. That'd be so funny. And how are we going to get light in here to see this? She might be famous at the Minetta.
Hi there.
Hello again, mister. What brings you by?
Nothing new.
Come on, what's your name?
No. This is too much fun. You'll figure it out. Everyone recognizes me eventually.
Well, whoever you are, I'll see you around.
Say hi to George for me, if you see him.
Ghost, remember?
So we can. Oh!
Whatever this note says, it's too dark to read it.
I don't know what I thought about this, so it's like, check it out. There's more light over here. We should be able to blow the note towards the light, right? Let's try that. There we go. Check it out now.
Boy, if I could touch it...
Oh, look at it, sorry.
It says, I know about Heather, and it's signed by someone named Jay.
Jay. We don't know a Jay, do we? Not George. That would make sense. Let's see. That's their slogan. Everyone's famous at the Minetta. That's a good slogan. I like that. It's kind of like the Cheers bar. Everybody knows your name. And by famous, we mean drunk. You'll feel famous.
Hi there.
Hello again, mister.
Are you...
What brings you by?
Heather?
The note is signed Jay. Who's Jay?
I have no idea, and I don't know anything about any note.
Why? Doesn't know about... Oh, because she doesn't see anything here. That's right. Janie, what did you do to Heather?
I know about Heather. Do you know anything about this?
About what?
This note, the one on your floor.
I have no idea. It has nothing to do with me.
And what's it doing here?
I have no idea.
Okay, relax.
Looking good. So, Spider, I was curious. Are you a big fan of that sound effect, or are you a big fan of Primal Rage, the arcade game? So I was curious why you stuck to that one in particular. And didn't you get here early? He was here when we first started. He's a busy man, though. He's jumping in and out.
Come on, what's your name?
No. You'll figure it out.
Okay, so how are we going to find Heather? Jay, that doesn't leave us much.
Are you sure you don't know anything about this note?
No. I don't know anything about any note. Please stop asking about it.
She's getting pissed.
Are you sure?
No, please.
Well, whoever you are, I'll see you around.
Say hi to George for me, if you see him.
She seems pretty easygoing, but it's hard to say if it's genuine. It feels polished, practiced.
Heather and Jay. Let's see, I just love the reaction you give with the rage. It always catches me off guard. Oh God, no, why? I don't. What was the sound effect that was played? Well, I guess we don't know because you couldn't hear it. Only I would know, and I don't remember. But when I was playing that one game, what was it called? Detention. There was no sound of the game and no sound of the sound effects. And you guys played something, and it like shocked me. I can't remember what it was. I wish I knew. Unfortunately, if you go back and watch the video, it's muted there too, which sucks. Are we sad because we can't figure out that woman's name? So we know there's a J. Jay and Heather. We can search for Heather. I don't think we're getting anywhere with that, though. Yeah, type. There we go. Nothing. Really, Oogle? There's no Heathers? Of course, Matchmaker, the winner of Best Yo-Yo, like yo-yos, of the New York, needs to keep up public appearances. The smallest violin for whatever she thinks she wants. I don't know, does she think she's a winner? I thought she might be like a movie star or something. Is there anything we can combine here? I really want to do something with this Karth file.
I can't see any. I don't think those are connected in any way.
Let's see, I was the one that did it, and I'm not even sure what it was. So long ago. You know what? I might be able to, Tajay, go look at the Sound Redemption history and look for the date that we streamed that game, and I might be able to figure it out. Let's see, I want to say it was 28 stabs, but I'm not sure. That sounds familiar. I think it might have been that. 28 stab wounds. I'm calling you from your house.
No answer.
How are we gonna find out this woman's name?
Stab wounds.
There it is. That's a good one. Okay, is there maybe something cool Joey could do that we're missing? Are there any doors I haven't, like, phased through that I missed?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I miss Game of Thrones. That was such a fun show. I want to talk to Joey. Maybe he has a hint for us. Let's see, I will be lurking here, but getting ready to stream. You yourself have a wonderful stream, sir. Thank you so much, Spider Monkey. You have a good stream, too. Are you playing more, Batman? That Arkham Knight, I think is the one you were playing? Which, by the way, guys, I think you can get that for free on PlayStation. I don't know if it's free right now. I think that's how Spider got it. It was one of the free games with PlayStation Plus.
Got a sec?
You rang.
Huh. So Michael Cooper is a priest. That can't be a coincidence.
Okay, but what does that tell us?
I've got a list of all the people found in the Carth house. It's complete now, thanks to us. The ghost on the roof was George's neighbor. If we can get through to her, she might tell us something.
You say that like it's easy to get a spook to tell us anything.
That's never easy.
This number is a 212 area code. That means it's a landline.
A what line?
You know, a phone connected to the phone wires, not a cell phone like mine.
So?
We find the phone, we find, I don't know, a clue or something.
Or something.
Do you have any better ideas? No? Okay.
I have an idea. So if we go to the church and we call that phone number, we'll find the phone right away. Because remember, he was saying, like the priest said, there's like so many phones here. You'll need to find a better way to know what phone you want. We just need to call the number. It's simple. Batman is free on PlayStation Plus. Nice. Let's see, it's free right now. The entire Arkham series is free on Epic. Epic wins the whole series. Yeah, they are really good games. I played them all. Actually, I've never played Arkham Origins, but I played the other three. Let's see, I remember that I once asked the priest at my church if taking communion was cannibalism. Confused the heck out of him. That's a good way of thinking it. The body, right? You're eating the body. Makes sense. I like your sense of humor, Janie. Let's see. I'm playing Pirates tonight. Oh, that's right. I need to make my first drink. It's perfect for International Speak Like a Pirate Day. I wonder, are there a lot of people playing pirate games right now? What's that big pirate game that was on Xbox? It's like a multiplayer game. It looked kind of cool, but I don't usually play those kind of games. Let's see, I was 10 and I was perfectly serious. You were a clever kid. I like that, even at 10. Let's see. Even if you like me and have a potato computer that can't run them, I still recommend picking them up from the Epic Store in the event that you do eventually, because they're free and once you own them forever. Yeah, why not? You do get a nice computer later on down the line, boom, instant library. Sea of Thieves, that's what I was thinking of, Spider. Thank you. Looked cool, never played it. Alright, where's this phone?
If the phone is nearby, it's not ringing.
What? Man, thought I had a brilliant plan here. Nothing. Alright. It's a landline. It belongs to the church, but it's not ringing there. Maybe we should try outside? Could it be outside, like a payphone or something? The PhD brain turned out to be a preschool brain. Man, I thought it was such a good idea.
No answer.
Nothing. Okay. And when we're in here, we can't go anywhere else. We can look at the organ.
I better not, especially with that priest in plain view. I don't know much about church organs, but it seems nice enough.
That's like the only thing we can interact with, besides the book, which we're already done with.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I know about Michael Cooper. No, we don't.
Michael Cooper. He's a priest too, isn't he?
So?
So, it's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say?
Ooh, let's get the police involved. I mean, we're on the police side right now. It makes sense. We could throw our weight around, kind of scare him into talking to us. Let's see. Let's steal the organ. Come on. Wait. The organ or someone's organs? Let's see. Boys also get to deal with the church organ, if you know what I'm saying. The organ is the key to the secret passage into the hidden basement where the Grace group meets. I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up being the truth, Dajé. Let's see, go on the organ and play Sympathy for the Devil. You know, one of my favorite scenes from, you guys have watched Simpsons? There's an episode where they get to, like, request a song to be played, like a church song. And I think Bart is the one he requests in the Garden of Evil, or in the Garden of Eva, is that what it is? But, or is it in the Garden of Good and Evil? I forget what the name of the song is, but it's like that classic rock song that goes on for like 30 minutes, and she's trying to play it on the organ, and everyone's rocking out, and they're holding their lighters up, and when the organ player's done playing, she just collapses. Great scene. Really old Garden of Eden, okay. Very old Simpsons episode.
Do you really want the police involved with this?
You're not a police officer.
No, but I can bring them in.
You have no right. They'd never do it.
Maybe I don't, but I can try. Either way, they will be looking at this church, and at you.
I made a promise. He came to me scared, begging me to protect him, to give him sanctuary. He was ranting. I should have turned him away, but we roomed together at the seminary. We were close friends once. What could I do?
You can take me to him.
He's raving. He's mad. He says he's in a battle for his very soul.
Wait, he's here?
Is this true?
Yes. Yes, it is.
He's in the school. It's closed for the winter break, so it seemed like a good a place as any to hide him. Here's a key. The entrance is around the corner. Please, do whatever you must. Just don't come back here.
Don't worry.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? Remember the girls?
So, thrown out of a church. I suppose with our record, it was only a matter of time.
The entrance to the school is around the block. Let's go.
You remember, in, I think it was the third game, all the girls are using the Ouija board. They summoned that spirit that kind of went around and hunted them all. Well, in this game, it seems like they were all doing some kind of weird pact thing, and now they're all scared for their lives, hiding from whatever this is that kills them and rips their soul in half. Nate, welcome back, dude. Glad you could drop back in. Yeah, we got the info. That's all we needed. And this is turning into some Hunchback. Yes, the Deacon. That was it, Blaze. Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of that. Man, the pixel artwork in this game is fantastic. Was that the first game? Oh, I can't keep the game straight anymore. That happens when you play them all like in one big batch. Let's see. Those Ouija boards are always nothing but trouble. I've never used one before. I've seen them at friends' houses, but I've never used one. Oh, you're watching them right now. Perfect. You're catching up, Janie. Or just refreshing. Waluigi board's the best. Wow.
No need to pay attention to that. There aren't any cars out tonight. Lafayette Street looks cold and icy. Better stick to the sidewalk.
I heard someone coughing in there. Some people dying? You've used one, Spider? I believe that.
The Lord is my shepherd.
Whoa.
I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters.
What the hell's going on
He restores
here?
my soul. He leads
I
me
think
in the
he's
paths of
reciting the
righteousness
Psalm
for
of
his
David.
name's sake.
From the books I've read,
And though
it's
I
supposed to
walk
guard
through the
against
valley
evil.
of the shadow of death, I will
Father
fear
Michael.
no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table.
Michael? Michael Cooper.
You! Stay back, bestower. I've got a gun.
Just a second.
He knows who we are.
I said stay back!
Crap. I'm here to help.
Please, I'm here to help.
Help? Oh, I wish that was true. How much help did you give George, or Leah, or the others?
We helped KK. How about that? Let's see. Can I make my own Luigi board, or do I have to buy them from a witch or vegan? Buy them from a vegan? See, funny to think Ouija boards were originally just meant to be toys. It's creepy. Pretty creepy. See, I have no idea what's going on, but also John seems to be confused, so I think I'm good. I'm always confused, Nate. So we just tracked down this guy whose phone number had called one of the guys that was missing, George. So we're trying to find everybody that was part of this group that might know information about what's going on, because nobody would tell us before they died. How inconsiderate. So we found out that he was part of the church, and the church guy that has not been useful has been hiding him here in the school. And apparently he was doing some church, I don't know, prayer chanting and had some weird circle to protect him, I guess. Don't do Ouija board. You'll call Zozo. Never heard of Zozo. See, that's like the circle Logan was using when we first find Cake. That's right, Taji. I remember that. Yeah. And it is a board game sold at toy stores, so it can't be that evil, right? Others?
Others? How many of you are there?
You don't even know that. You don't know a thing, do you? This wasn't the plan.
We don't.
Plan?
Yes, our brilliant plan. We get the bestower to escort our souls to the next world, protect us from this force that is after us. Instead, you let us be destroyed.
See, the amount of characters in this game who aren't wankers is very low. I love that word wankers, but I wasn't exactly sure how you would translate that to, like, American English, because we don't usually use the word wankers. Would you just say, like, idiots? Is that kind of the same thing? I'm going to stop it. Jerk-offs. All right, I like that too.
I'm going to stop it. You can trust me on this.
Trust. We trusted you to save us. And look where we are.
I'm sorry. Whatever is going on, it's new. I've never seen anything like it before.
I see. And what about him?
Huh?
Your friend. The man behind you. He hasn't said a word since you walked in here.
You can see the ghost.
Me?
He is a medium.
Do you mean me?
Yes, you. Don't look so surprised. How else could I have known who you were?
Ah.
Now get out of here. You've been nothing but trouble ever since George went to look for you.
I'm so sick of guns. I know Matchmaker's face. He was not prepared for that. You really don't want to do this.
You really don't want to do this.
I believe she is right, my host.
That voice.
Madeline.
It can't be.
I told you to stay in the other room.
Yes, my host, I know. But I had to intervene. These two know me, if I may.
She got out.
Fine. Just make it quick. I'm losing concentration.
Malone, Blackwell, what a pleasant surprise to see you both again.
Yeah, surprise is the word. What the hell are you doing here?
Is it not obvious? You freed me, Malone, brought me back into this world, and as befits all of our kind, I had a host waiting for me, and so I have returned to my former duties.
Look, as much as I am touched by this reunion, I need to focus.
Perhaps we should all converse outside.
Fine, outside. Just leave me in peace.
Thank you, my host.
Yeah, we brought her back when she was in that weird diner. Remember that? Like, in the other world, we were at like some crazy diner and we helped her out of there. So you're a bestower too?
You're a bestower too?
What gave it away? The spirit guide who won't leave me alone? Look, maintaining this circle leaves me a bit cranky. Sorry. If you can help, great. If not, well, I've made my peace with it. Just go talk to her. She's outside. I need to concentrate.
The hell are you doing?
You anoint my head.
Father Michael?
Yeah?
He's like, I need to concentrate immediately, Father Michael. Yeah, that was her condition for us to help her out too. I remember that. Yo, Mick Brick, you're a bestower. Why don't you save the others? Why do you think we can do something you can't? I mean, we both have the same powers, right? Can't believe there's another medium in New York.
I can't believe there's another medium in New York.
Medium?
Sorry, I mean bestower. I've been calling myself medium for so long I sometimes forget.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not like I have anyone to talk to about this stuff. Nobody living, anyway.
Hey, look, I'd love to swap ghost stories with you, but it takes all my concentration to maintain the circle.
Right, sorry. Maybe we'll have coffee later? You know, after we save your soul and everything.
Sure, sounds great.
I'm gonna ask you about everything. What about that circle?
What is this circle?
Oh, this. Madeline taught me how to do it. It prevents anything spiritual from getting to me. It takes some concentration to maintain, so I'm sorry if I seem a bit inhospitable.
You're kind of a wanker. Oh, Dr. Dynasty, thank you so much for the host, dude. Okay, how did you learn what was happening? We need more backstory on this stuff.
How did you learn what was happening?
You mean that our souls were being taken?
Yeah.
It was a few weeks ago. I was at the bedside of a friend. Jeffrey, his name was. He went to the Grace Group meetings back in the day. Like me. He had been in a car accident. Hit and run. He was dying, and he wanted me there. And when he died, I saw it. His spirit being torn apart. He screamed. I'll never forget that scream.
I know. I saw it too.
Yeah, that scream is terrifying.
Anyway, with Madeline's help, I began looking into other members of the group and learned it was happening to all of us. You know the rest.
Speaking of Madeline.
So you're working with Madeline?
Working? I guess you could call it that. I've been too busy being scared to give it any serious thought.
Sending Madeline outside? Why?
So why'd you send Madeline outside?
Her presence disturbs my concentration, so she's keeping as far away as she can until this is resolved.
What about us?
You're the ones who are going to save my hide. For you, I'll make the extra effort to focus.
Just get out of here, Madeline. That's not very nice.
Could you tell me about the Grace Group? It was some kind of self-help group?
About 20 years ago, I was a very different person. I suppose you could call me an alcoholic, although I wouldn't have said it at the time.
You never do.
Then I saw an ad in the newspaper. It promised to help folks like me find their way. It seemed to be some kind of hippie self-help group, but I went to a meeting anyway. I don't remember much about the meetings, but somehow I had discovered that going to seminary school was something I had to do. It all made sense.
Made sense?
I just knew it was what I was meant to be doing, and I was right.
It was fate. All right. Tell me about yourself, Michael.
What about yourself? Is there anything we should know?
Look, you're not exactly catching me at my best here. I can't do anything. I'm not a true bestower like you are. Madeline says she's been weakened, or I've been weakened, or something. She doesn't know. Believe me, if I could do what you can do, I'd be out there trying to stop this. But I can't. So all I can do is hide.
Wuss. All right.
Did you know that there's a ghost across the roof from George's apartment?
Really?
Do you know anything about it?
Sadly, no. I'm sorry.
Nobody knows this woman's name. I thought she was so big.
There are tons of cases.
Okay, we're done with him. Drink is made and I am off. See ya. Have a good stream, dude. Enjoy Pirates for your International Talk Like a Pirate Day. Have a good one, man. Thank you for dropping in. Nobody in this game knows anything. Everybody's lying. You have to pull people's teeth to get any information. Oh, what happened at the Grace Group meetings?
What happened at these meetings?
That's just it. I don't remember. Until recently, I never questioned it before. How messed up is that? I'd go, I'd sit down and leave. I'd meet with the other members for coffee afterward. What on earth did we talk about? We must have found something. But I do remember a man, Benjiro. He ran the meetings.
It's a cool name.
Benjiro?
Yeah, Japanese guy. I don't remember anything else about him.
Benjiro. So, that's weird. They would have meetings, but they wouldn't remember what the heck happened. So, like, were they being brainwashed or something? Let's see. Ah, so this game is like real life, Tajay, where nobody knows anything. I assume they were part of Gavin's cult, but maybe Gavin's cult is hunting them. Ooh. That's could be an interesting twist, Blaze.
How many people went to these meetings?
There were 6 of us. You already know about Leah and George and myself. The others are dead.
Who were they?
Does it matter? They are dead. Their souls were taken.
We might know them.
Even still, tell me.
Jeffrey Dutta, Heather Goffstein, Peter Fielding.
Ah, Heather Goffstein. We got a name, guys.
Tell me about Heather Goffstein. You said she was a member of your group.
Yes, she was one of us. I asked George if he knew where she was. He told me she was dead. I'm afraid it's too late for her.
You saw her soul being taken.
Well, no. She died before Madeline came into my life, so I can't say for sure. But she went to Grace Group meetings and she's dead. What other conclusion can I reach?
Well, there's more than one way to die. Let's see, if I've been wrong this whole time, then I'm sorry, Leah and George. It could be worse. Or maybe they're not so bad. Peter Fielding.
Could you tell me about Peter?
Peter Fielding, yes. I never had much contact with him. He died several months ago. I'm afraid it's too late for him.
Is this like Heather? Did you actually see his soul being taken?
No, I didn't. Thank heaven I didn't. Seeing it happen once is more than I can take.
So, he also told us about this Jeffrey Dutta.
So you don't know for sure?
Not as such, no.
Picked on the wrong
What
one.
else can I assume?
Could you tell me about Jeffrey?
God, Jeffrey Dutta. Talk about transfiguration. When he walked into that Grace Group meeting, I thought he was in the wrong place. I mean, the guy was a Wall Street broker, for crying out loud. He could have bought the church and everything in it. But he later confessed that he tried to kill himself. Twice.
Ooh.
So what happened to him?
He became a professional dog walker. Can you believe it? He used to pocket millions a year, plus bonuses. Then he was picking up dog crap for $25 an hour and smiling about it. He was hit by a car crossing the street. A hit and run. I was at his bedside when he died. Madeline had been around for about a month at that point, so I saw his spirit rise from his body. I thought I was supposed to help him, but instead You know what happened next.
I was just thinking the same thing, Tajay. For 25 bucks an hour, a lot of people would hang out with dogs. A lot of people would hang out with dogs for free, so that doesn't sound like a bad deal. This guy's way too posh for our group, unlike our manual labor priests.
So the man who ran the Grace Group meetings was named Benjiro.
Yeah, Japanese guy. I don't remember anything else about him.
Well, at least we have a name. We might be able to search that. It's kind of a unique name. Benjiro. Did I go through all of them? I don't think I looked at this.
There are tons of case files.
Nope.
How exactly did Peter Fielding die?
Why? Are you going to try and find his spirit? There is no spirit. It's gone.
You said it yourself. You don't know for sure.
It was some kind of accident. I'm not sure of the details. I read about his death in the obituaries. Too late for his funeral, sadly, but I said a prayer for him.
Well, not every person has a ghost when they die. Some of them, they just pass on naturally, right? See, I'd be smiling to pick up dog shit for $25 an hour. And Janie, even I would hang out with dogs for $25 an hour. And I'm scared of most dogs. You get over that real quick, Janie. Let's see. I sweat my butt off to make sandwiches for entitled pricks all day. I would do a lot of stuff for $25 an hour. What would you do for our Klondike bar? Let's see. Jeffrey Dutta, Peter Fielding, Heather Goffstein, and Benjiro.
Can you tell me again how Peter Fielding died?
I told you before, there's no point.
Just humor me.
It was some kind of accident. I'm not sure. I read about his death in the obituaries. Too late for his...
Okay, so we'd heard that. What about Heather's death?
How did Heather Goffstein die?
I'm afraid I don't know. George was the one who kept in touch with her. He told me she died, but he didn't tell me how or when. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore.
Sounds like George was a little bit of a ladies' man, the way the neighbor was talking about him. Remember, she said, "Oh, he's got a redhead now." Like, it wasn't a surprise. Let's see, I'm so rich that I pay my dog $25 an hour to pick up my poop. It's gross. But she got the money. Got the money to be gross.
All right, Michael. We're going to go.
Of course. Godspeed to the both of you.
I would
Surely goodness and mercy will
pay my
follow
dog
me
in
all
no
the days
bones.
of my life. And I will dwell
Let's see.
in the
It's
house
the
of the
Ghost
Lord
Beatles.
forever.
Jeff, Peter, Heather, and Benjiro. The Ghost
Lord
Beatles.
is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes
Was
me lie
George
down
part of the
in green
group?
pastures.
Michael said 6. Yeah, he said
He leads me
6.
beside the still waters.
So we got
He restores
Jeff,
my soul.
Peter, Heather,
He
Michael,
leads me in
Leah,
the paths of
Ben.
righteousness for his
George.
name's
I
sake.
don't know if was Ben
Though
part
I
of the
walk through
group,
the valley
the
of
way
the
he
shadow
described
of
him.
death,
It's my
I will
money. I'll
fear
spend it
no
how I
evil,
want.
For thou art with me.
See, we have
Thy
my joke.
rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
See, it's the Ghost Beatles. I say I read that.
Me in the presence
Jeff,
of my
Peter,
enemies.
Heather, and Ben.
You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows.
See, but maybe they just know him because
goodness and mercy will
it's
follow
he's the
me all the
boyfriend of
days
Leah,
of my
one of the
life.
members.
And I
Yeah,
will
it could just
dwell
be
in
like
the
related
house
to
of the
somebody.
Lord
Yeah,
forever.
not an actual member.
The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want.
Who's the Yoko Ono of the Ghost Beatles? Would that be Heather?
Blackwell? Malone? It's been a long time since we've been able to converse.
Yeah, it has. Where the hell have you been, Madeline?
It's been almost 6 months since Joey freed you. How come we're only seeing you now?
I admit the transition hasn't been pleasant. I have had 3 hosts since returning to this world. The first was an old man on the edge of death. He lingered for 6 weeks before finally succumbing to the inevitable. When the old man passed, I became bound to his niece for a time. She ran every time she saw me. I tried to keep my distance, give her time to adjust, but in the end, she fell down the stairs in an attempt to flee. The poor woman died, and I was passed to her brother,
Dang.
the man inside.
She's killing him left and right, isn't she? Let's see. Anyways, I'm really tired. I'm going to head to bed. Though if I could ask if you could raid Ouija666 at the end of the stream. It would mean a lot. He's a friend of mine. I'll try to check him out. Let me see if I can add him as a follower just so I can even look at his channel later. Otherwise, I will totally forget the name. Let's see. Ouija666. What is he streaming? That plays a big part of it too. 66. He's got a Luigi icon. Oh, he's playing the new Fire Emblem game. Nice. I'll give him a follow, see if I remember, or we'll see who else is streaming. But maybe we will. Ouija is good people. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Nice. I've never played any Fire Emblem game. I've heard they're really good. Let's see. It was a blonde guy with one of those half-mask things that only cover your mouth, right? The person that shot George. Oh, I forget what he looks like. Oh, good night, Janie. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Alright, let me give this person a follow so I can get there. That way they'll show up in my list. He's gonna say thank you for the follow, but I am no longer watching him. Alright. Why are these ghosts being attacked?
Do you know what's going on? Why are these souls being attacked?
I do not know. I wish I did. Like you, we saw it happen. We saw a soul being torn apart and could do nothing. I'm afraid my host became a little unreasonable after that.
Well, yeah, it's kind of traumatizing. Let's see, I was late to the first stream of this one, so I didn't see him. Oh, okay, just missed him. Why was George looking for us?
Why was George looking for me?
We needed a bestower. A proper bestower. My host and I were not up to the task.
Eh?
It might be due to my time in the void. It might be because my host's soul has been marked by whatever is out there. But in any case, our abilities are limited. We cannot even help lost souls move on as you do. We can see them and talk to them, but that is all. Hence why we needed you.
Lucky us.
So, he's not a real medium. He's like a diet medium. None of the calories, only half the flavor. Not as powerful. Let's see, I just checked the first VOD. It wasn't blonde hair, but it was beige hat. Ah, of course he's wearing a hat. It's got to be more subtle and sneaky. Otherwise, we could probably pick him out too easily. Alright, what could we do?
So what can we do? We don't even know what's going on.
Our theory was that you could help move these poor souls into the next world before they were destroyed. But it appears that it did not achieve the desired result.
You could say that, yeah.
You must investigate. My host and I are restricted, but you two are not. If anyone can help uncover why these poor spirits are being attacked and stop it, it is you.
So I'm guessing his plan, Michael, is just to sit there with his, like, little force field until we do something. Good luck with that, dude. Call me Rosangela.
You should really call me Rosangela.
Forgive me. When you are as old as I am, all the names blur together. So I tend to address those I speak to by their family name. It is just easier that way, and less painful. I'm afraid it is a habit that is difficult to break.
Blackwell's a cool name. I like that.
So how'd you like being on the outside, as it were? I imagine it's better than being trapped wherever you were.
I had thought, I had hoped, that I would pass on, that being brought back to the mortal world would force me to obey mortal laws. Instead, No, it is not to be. I have returned to my former duties, therefore I must have further work to do. But yes, it is nicer than being trapped in the void. Did I ever thank you, Malone?
Not as such, no.
Well, I must rectify that. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Anytime.
What a terrible curse. You're just stuck doing this, helping for like eternity. Who knows if you're ever going to get out of that job.
Do you know anything about this Grace group?
I know that it meant a great deal to my host, as well as his friends. Whatever happened at those meetings, it greatly improved their lives. But obviously, it came at a cost.
Maybe... So we know the devil exists, right? From the very first game, I think it was. What if, in that weird Grace group meeting, they kind of sold their souls to the devil, right? And now the devil, he like granted their wish, kind of. I want to make you guys happy. I'll give you great lives, right? Whatever you want. But now he's going around collecting all the souls. Maybe.
What can you tell me about Father Michael?
Cooper is my host. We have not had the time to get to know each other better.
Is he always this ornery?
Do have some pity for him.
Ornery?
He has lost his uncle, his sister, and several of his friends. He has been forced to accept the spirit world and the possible loss of his own soul, all within the span of a few weeks. If anyone deserves some understanding, it is he.
Or Michael. Lucifer has come for his due. I'll give you a great life for like 25 minutes. See, maybe they accepted the terms and conditions without reading them first and accidentally gave their souls to him. Always read the terms and conditions before you ever sign your name. Even if you're installing stupid software.
There's a ghost haunting the empty apartment across from George Austin.
I see. Well, you know your duty. Go and save it.
Easier said than done, although I think we might know her name. Do we think that's Heather?
Do you know a place called the Carth House?
I'm afraid I do not.
Michael said that a man named Benjiro ran the Grace Group meetings.
My host has said as much to me, yes. Sadly, he does not remember much about him.
See, I never read terms and conditions, but then again, I don't have a soul anyway, so oh well. I mean, it depends on what I'm installing, if we're talking about software, but I'll usually skim them real quick. You can usually tell which ones are like the copy-paste ones and which ones are actually unique. Unique ones can be kind of interesting sometimes. I remember I had a college class one time where we actually had to study like computer science software law, and we had to find an example of like an abnormal terms and conditions. And for our groups, we researched this one. I try to remember the name of the software. I think it was like a LimeWire or something. You know, one of those. It was like an old music downloading software you would use, kind of like Napster, those kind of things. I think it was LimeWire. But we looked through its terms and conditions, and it basically said in there, when you install this software, we are also going to install these other two programs. This program will monitor all your internet traffic back and forth used with the software. So it would track what you downloaded, what you uploaded using LimeWire, and send it to their servers. And there was another program that it installed that said it would monitor your cookies and some internet traffic that you did in your browser and send that to their servers. And by accepting this terms and conditions and installing the software, you also accept for these programs to run. And it even told you the names of the programs. So you would install LimeWire, and you'd have these two other weird programs in Windows, and you didn't know what the heck they were. It's like, where did that come from? If you tried to uninstall those programs, LimeWire stopped working. So what would most people do in that case? They would uninstall the two programs, then they'd be like, why isn't LimeWire working? They reinstall LimeWire, and it reinstalls those programs again. So it's basically like a interesting version of spyware. Now that was with the free version. I think you could pay for LimeWire. I'm not sure if you still have that shady software if you did that, but it was kind of interesting.
Could you tell me about Jeffrey?
I'm afraid not.
Do you know anything about Peter Fielding? He was in the Grace Group with Michael.
I have never met him. He passed away before I became bonded with my host.
I wonder
Michael
how long
believes
she's been
his
here.
soul was already taken.
He might be right, but he may not be. If his spirit still exists, You are the ones to find it.
Okay, what about Heather?
Do you know anything about Heather Goffstein? She was in the Grace group with Michael.
I know of her, but I have never met her. She passed away before my host and I became bonded. I never encountered her spirit.
Michael believes her soul was already taken.
It is certainly possible, but I refuse to lose hope until I see the evidence.
I know Jeffrey gets no love. It's just like, nope, don't know him. The least favorite, obviously. Why does Michael push you around? That's a good question.
Why do you let Father Michael push you around like that?
It is what my host wishes.
So?
Simply that. I must do what my host commands.
Ah, right, seriously. What's the story?
No story, Malone. If my host wishes me to leave him alone, I leave him alone.
That actually works?
Of course. It is my duty to do so.
So, Joey, could...
No.
Of course, some of us take our duties more seriously than others.
So it's not like a forced thing, it's just decency. That's kind of funny.
Well, I suppose we'll talk to you soon.
Of course.
Okay, so we know those names. We should probably search for a few of those. See if we can get some more information. So Heather Goffstein. It's spelled like that. Okay. Jeffrey Dutta. Dutta? Are they all going to be dead ends? I like Joey better anyway, me too. Even if he doesn't follow directions. Alright, Peter Fielding. I feel like they're all not going to work.
So
Oh, here
Peter
we go.
Fielding owned a gym in Murray Hill. Worth a visit, I suppose.
Got a new location. Peter Fielding, 56, passed away, that's pretty young, passed away last night after suffering a fatal accident. Peter was a self-described health nut and personal trainer whose facility, Field's Gym, was well loved by many in the Murray Hill neighborhood. He will be missed. Alright, we're gonna go to the gym. And Giro, we haven't searched for that yet. Dang. Anything else? I think that's it. So do you think that woman's name is Heather? I mean, the note in her apartment said Heather, and then a J. We don't know who J is yet. Before we go to the new place, I just want to try that out, see if we can get that. Let's see, really big win for the Grace group to get the best finger painting in kindergarten winner, Heather Goffstein. Poor Heather. I love how you guys tear into her accomplishments. But she is really full of herself, so she deserves it. Oh, you didn't know me.
Joey, could you come out here? I don't think I can do...
Wait, I'll switch to Joey. There we go. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, Jay could be Jeffrey, absolutely. Which makes even more sense that this would be Heather.
Hi there.
Hello again, mister. What brings you by?
Your name again.
Come on, what's your name?
No. This is too much fun.
We can't
You'll
even
figure
guess.
it out. Everyone recognizes me eventually.
Are you sure you don't know anything about this note?
No, I don't know anything about any note. Please stop out.
So what if we look at it again?
Well, whoever you are.
Say hi to George.
Does it want to hug?
Oh, we can't look at anything in particular. Okay, so Heather and Jay. Maybe with Rosa, we can connect the two on the notes.
If there's a connection, I don't see it.
It's the note. Come on.
She was part of the Grace group.
Heather Roof Ghost.
If there's a connection, I don't see it.
Dang it. I was hoping that was it. Yeah, I just tried that Relentless. Bummer. Roof Ghost Heather.
If there's a
Okay, so that must not be it. I guess we're going to the gym. I literally hit send as you did that. Perfect timing. So we go outside, and then to field gym. Going pretty fast.
Looks nice and warm in there. Of course, so would an ice factory right now. It says members only.
Crap. Let's just sneak in.
It seems to open with a key card.
Dang it. Alright, Joey, this is a job for you. Let's get in there. No barriers. Celebrity endorsement. I think we got a winner.
Looks like some kind of headshot photo. Probably someone famous who uses the gym. Let's see here.
Yep. Tanya Carsey? Is that what it says? Good morning.
Tanya Corsi.
Corsi.
Hey, wait a second. Is that... Yeah, that's the spook from George's roof.
And it says good morning. That makes me think it is actually like a news person, you know? Usually that's what they say. Good morning, Channel 7, or good morning, New York, whatever.
Looks like that picture frame fell off the wall.
Blow it over, Joey. You know what to do.
I'm not just gonna blow on everything I see.
Well, while we're blowing.
She's sweating so much she didn't even notice.
Dang. Good morning, Vietnam.
A TV showing some energetic broad in yoga pants.
Okay, if she's doing the treadmill, she should change the TV to something other than exercise. Oh, that music. That's the same theme with C sharp on the piano. It's just kind of like more dance aerobic style.
A calendar with a marker pen attached. A calendar.
Blow it over, Joey.
I'm not just...
Hang it. PhD brain. Ooh, I didn't know we could go in here.
Nobody here.
Hey, does it look right?
Another ghost?
Seriously, does it look right?
Does what look right?
The light bulb. I could swear it was blinking.
It looks fine to me.
Huh. Gotta do everything myself around here.
This is the ghost from the group, maybe? No, because I thought they said they saw their ghost get ripped in half, so I don't think the Grace group is still around.
Looks to be in his 50s. It's hard to say. He's got the hair of an older man, but the body that most guys in their 20s would envy. He obviously worked out religiously, for all the good it did him.
But that sounds like our same guy. See, we can't look at anything here.
It's empty. Just a forgotten towel. Hey, friend, can we talk for a second?
Are you sure there's nothing wrong with that light?
I'm no expert, but it looks fine to me.
Well, what can I do for you?
Let's see. Energetic Broad and Yoga Pants is this game's version of Yoga Tits, the cam girl. From Telling Lies. Good old Yoga Tits. Forgot that was her name, or her nickname. Let's see, it said, around here myself. The dialogue was, myself around here. At least it was close. And another the for that. What's funny is it's been pretty consistently good. Just that one line, it's like they had 2 errors right away. Are you Peter Fielding? I thought you got ripped in half. Maybe he was one of the ones that didn't.
Hey, is your name Peter Fielding by any chance?
That's me. Why?
No reason. You own this joint, right?
Yes, I do. My dad built it. You could say it's a family business. Been running it around 20 years? Seems like yesterday.
The lights. What about the lights?
So what's the story with the lights?
I don't know. It's driving me crazy. There's something wrong with them. I can tell.
Well, like I said, they look totally fine to me.
I'll just have to keep checking.
Oh, he was freaking out about the lights. I wonder what he sees.
Nice place you got here.
Thanks. You looking to join?
Ah, no, I really don't think exercise is gonna do me much good.
It's amazing how many people think that. You're young. Your metabolism is still going strong. But time catches up with you before you know it.
You're preaching to the choir, Peter, but I'm still not interested.
Well, we're here if you need us.
Imagine that when you die, you don't have to eat anymore. Your ghost is just however you looked when you died, right? I bet a lot of people would wish, I wish I was in better shape when I died. Can never lose this weight now.
So, how are you feeling?
Fine. Why?
You don't feel strange at all?
What do you mean?
Well, just hypothetically speaking, you don't feel like you're gonna explode?
What, like indigestion?
Not quite.
Really bad.
I am on a strict diet of wheatgrass shakes and fiber. Indigestion is the last thing I have to worry about.
Okay, what about your father?
So, you run this place with your old man, huh?
Sort of. He built it when he left the army. I took over long ago.
Blaze. I'm ashamed to admit, but I wondered if Matchmaker can get hard. Is this when he was flirting with that girl from the previous game? Got your gears going? Joey. What can you do?
So, you run this place with your old man, huh?
Sort of. He built it when he left the army.
Okay, won't get any more details out of that.
Ever hear of the Grace Group? I understand you went to a few meetings.
You know about that?
Sure.
Wow. Well, yeah. I went to some meetings. It was all I needed.
Why's that?
Well, I wasn't the most focused of people back then. It's a long story, but in the end, I went to work with my dad running this place. It's been my life ever since.
Dronin, you just made it really late. It's already almost 10 o'clock, which is getting close to bedtime. Therapy jumped in too. We got all the late bloomers dropping in. Good to see you guys. A lot of crap's happened. You'll definitely want to rewatch the VOD, but to try to catch up a little bit, where we ended the last game, we had been transported back in time with Joey actually being sent to the other side by Madeline, the other ghost that helps people, you know? So we got to see that scene, which is a neat little backstory for Joey. Then it cut back to current time. We had just been arrested as Rosa. So we were quiet. We didn't tell the cops anything. And then Sam Durkin, our cop friend, said, you know what? We're going to work with you. You can officially be on the case. So now we're just kind of like going around finding out some more. We found out that at the church, they were holding this like group meeting thing. And the priest that had been lying to us and basically trying to tell us absolutely nothing. He kind of slipped up and accidentally told us a name. So we've been making a lot of progress. We've got names of most of the people, or maybe everybody from the group. So we're doing pretty good right now. I'm glad you guys could jump in. And therapy, I saw you online. Gosh, when was that? It was like 4 hours ago or something. I was working out and I had Discord open. I saw you pop up online. I'm like, therapy's up? It's gotta be like 3 in the morning for her. Hopefully you're able to get some sleep.
Hey, I think I met a friend of yours, Father Michael Cooper.
Michael? Now there's a name I haven't heard in a while. How is he?
He's seen better days.
I'm sorry to hear that. He'll pull through. He always has.
Yeah, how was I online 3 hours ago? That's a good question. It might have been more like 4 hours ago. It would have been like around 5 to 6 o'clock my time. So maybe like 4 hours ago. Yeah, it's weird. I just saw you pop up and maybe your phone woke up and the app was running. That might have been it. There's a ghost therapy trying to use your Discord.
I hear Tanya Corsi went to this gym.
She's been coming here for years. That body you see on TV, I take full credit for that.
Or a kitten.
We all gotta be proud of something.
It's true. So now we have the name of the woman that was on the top of the deck too, which actually you probably didn't see that at all, but we found George's apartment and there's a woman who thinks she's super famous living right across the way. We finally got her name. She didn't want to tell us.
You ever go to the Carth House? Dumpy place in Chelsea.
No, sorry, I haven't been to the village in years.
Alright. How about Benjiro?
Do you know anything about Benjiro? Ran the Grace Group meetings.
Sure.
Well?
Funny. I can't think of anything to say exactly. It's been 20 years.
Sure, people forget things.
That's it exactly. I just didn't think it would happen to me so soon.
Yeah, ghosts never remember hardly anything. Holding that 13. What's funny is, like, the top 30, like 30 to 20, easy to pass through. 20 to 10, a lot slower. 10 to 1, good luck. Let's see, my token earning rate is going to be half in 2 days, though. I'm still determined to keep grinding. Maybe I can get one more stream in before you start to lose them, Blaze.
Are you sure you can't tell me anything about Benjiro?
I'm afraid not. I just don't remember anything. Sorry.
Was he that unmemorable?
Did you know Jeffrey Dutta?
You know Jeff, too.
Not really, I just heard of him.
Good guy. Took care of my neighbor's dog when she was on vacation.
Yeah, he hasn't been ripped apart yet, Dronin, but I think he might be in danger. Let's see. Oh no, I'm out of 5. Oh, the top 5 therapy? I know, you're not even in the top 10 right now. You were just so charitable with all those tokens you had. You were like in the top 3, weren't you? Or maybe top 2?
So tell me about yourself, Peter.
I'm the guy who's gonna kick your butt into shape.
Ah, well, we'll see.
Good luck with that. Nate's number 2. Let's see, do you get tokens for watching VODs? I don't think so. I think it's only when I'm live, because I think I have to be running OBS, because then the chat bot is in the channel, so that earns the tokens. I think if the chat bot isn't active, it doesn't work. Let's see, not to flex, but how am I still in second? Because I think also, Nate, even though you've been missing for a bit, people also spend their tokens on sounds, on giveaways and stuff, so that kind of keeps it balanced.
Do you know Heather Goffstein?
You know Heather too. Who don't you know?
Well, I'm a people person.
Wow, Heather. Haven't heard that name in a long time.
I think a funny thing is, number 1, if you type exclamation point leaderboard, it'll give you a link and you can look at everybody.
So, you run this...
Sort of.
Alright, that's all the info we can get from him.
Well, I'll see you around.
You got it. I'll be here. I just gotta see what's wrong with this damn light.
What light is he talking about? Looks fine to me. Yeah, in Dynastic, every, like, 30 minutes you check, you'll probably be up, like, another place.
Even if I wasn't dead, she wouldn't be able to hear me. She's got one of those MyPods in. Makes them deaf as a post.
MyPods? My phone?
Run, run, run like a hamster on a wheel.
Oh, Joey. Okay, so let's go talk to that celebrity, and then it'll probably be a good time to call it. Oh, we can get the top 5. That's nice. Oh, and Fallen Angel's in there, too. Fallen Angel, she's always lurking here, which is great. She's always kind of in the background, just quietly hanging out.
So I found Peter.
Oh, that was
Peter
nice
Fielding?
of you.
Yeah, he's safe and sound. Spiritually speaking, anyway.
Huh. Michael was sure that Peter's ghost was taken.
Just between you and me, Michael doesn't look to be sure about very much.
He knows nothing. Worthless to talk to him. That was super nice of you, Dr. Dynastic. Thank you for therapy. She deserves them. She gave away a bunch. Let's see. I see. Only one I need to defeat is a funny thing. Nate quietly plots his revenge. Still not at the bottom. That's true, Blaze. You climbed pretty quick, though, I will say, Blaze. When we were playing, I mean, honestly, we spent a lot of time with,
So, have you heard of this Tanya Corsi person?
Tanya Corsi? Was she in the gym?
No, it's the name of our roof spook. Is she famous or something?
You could say that. She has a TV show.
I think you mean she had a TV show. Let's get going.
But when we were playing Ace Attorney, you got a ton of points there, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't much help, but he was friendly, Dronin. Better than quite a few characters, honestly. Let's see, Tiny Noob gave all of his points to a newcomer on my channel last night. Bumped him all the way to 2nd place. Oh, I saw you post on Twitter about that. That was really cool. Let's see if 0 tokens can make you 403. Who's 412? I think there's a lot of people tied for those low places, you know? I don't think you can have a tie, so there's a lot of people with the same score. And bots, too. And actually, yeah, if you guys ever see a bot, and be truthful, don't tell me, hey, a funny thing is actually a bot. You should remove her points. If you see any bots in the leaderboard, let me know. I've tried to eliminate them all, but sometimes it's hard to tell if someone's an actual bot or a real person. I'm a robot. All right, Blaze, there goes all your points. You're too chatty to be a robot. That'd be really good AI. Okay, so let's go up here, talk to the celebrity, and that'll be a good time to quit. John is a bot. I'm a bot. Everyone's claiming I'm a bot. Hey, Pluto, it's good to see you. And the funny thing, I'm not a bot with the robot emote. The leader speaks. All right. I'm curious, what's going to happen with this lady? What is her story?
Hi
Back
there.
in 5 therapy.
Hello again,
Oh,
mister.
thank you, therapy.
What brings you by?
Oh, Jessie chewing on her ball. Says thank you. That was so nice of you. Thank you so much, therapy. Back to number 5. Did you do the math? You're like, yeah, right about there. Just what a bot would say. And never, I'll take them to the endless cyberspace. You know, I haven't decided the math on it yet, but I do want to create a very expensive thing that you guys can purchase. What it'll probably be initially is I mentioned this before, but I was thinking about letting you guys, I don't know how many points it'll be, but you can basically submit your request for the next game that we play. And basically whatever we're playing, we'll take a break and we'll do a stream of the game that you choose. You got to pick any game. I might put some restrictions on there. It has to be either something in my library or something I can purchase under a certain dollar amount. But yeah, we'll stream it for, I'm going to say like probably one solid stream. And then we'll see how we like it, and we'll do a vote at the end of the stream, and we'll see, hey everybody, did you guys like that game? Do you want to continue it, or do you want to go back to our regularly scheduled game? And we'll kind of do it like that. So I think that'd be neat, but it needs to be very expensive. Otherwise, that's all the stream is going to be, is like user submitted ideas. Not that that's a bad thing, but I like to pick games too. Endless spider space. Oh god, spider space. No spider space. You're Tanya Corsi.
You're Tanya Corsi, aren't you?
I knew you'd get it. That's me, Tanya Corsi, host of the Good Morning Show on Channel 11. Now all the mystery is gone.
Wow, what an amazing mystery. Slightly better than second place in the spelling bee, but still not a big deal. Someone's gonna pick telling lies, and that's another thing. Is another restriction will be it can't be a game that Andy wants to stream with me, because Andy's like that special guest we cannot control. We can only get her on sometimes, so I want to be sure it's something that I can play without her. Therapy is a bot reporter. So was that the kitten doing that therapy? All that gibberish?
Do you know anything about a self-help organization called the Grace Group?
Grace Group? No, I haven't. Sorry.
I feel like she's lying. What if we are all bots and we don't even know it? It's like the Matrix. Yeah, he woke up. Aw, sweet kitten. That kitten is so cute, Therapy. I love that picture with the cat in your hoodie. That's awesome.
Do you know a Michael Cooper?
I don't. Sorry.
Is she gonna be worthless except for talking about herself?
So, Tanya, tell me about yourself.
You want to get to know the real Tanya Corsi.
Not really.
The Tanya that you don't read about in the tabloids and magazines?
If you'll let me.
I barely know you, Mr. Malone. Although if you swing by more often, you might learn a thing or two.
She is so full of herself. She is an android. Arabian. That's gonna be a thing in the future. You guys know that, right? All right,
You
what
ever
about
go to the
Karth?
Karth House? Dumpy place in Chelsea.
Sorry, no.
No, you barely even know me. That's why we're trying to get to know you, lady. That's how meeting people works. That's the second time she's done that. She also had the, she wouldn't tell us her name, but she wouldn't talk to us because we don't know her name. It's like, what? So we have to solve this mystery for you to have a conversation with us? This is stupid.
Does the name Benjiro ring any bells?
Benjiro. Is that Japanese?
I believe so.
Sorry, I don't know anyone named Benjiro.
Do you know a guy named Jeffrey Dutta?
Sorry, I don't.
She's like just not part of this group at all, is she?
So, I heard you go to Peter Fielding's gym.
I do. Or rather, I did. After what happened to him, I just couldn't.
You mean his...
Death? Yes.
So she
So
died
senseless.
last.
Do you know a Heather Goffstein?
No. No, I don't. Sorry.
Come on, that note on the floor, it has Heather written on it.
So, like I told you, it has no meaning to me. I don't know any Heather.
I'm gonna go Peter again. I think he might get more info out of this.
So, can you tell me anything about Peter?
A brutal taskmaster is what he was. But I can't deny he got results.
Nope, I can't deny it either. Is there anything else you can tell me about Peter? Did you ever see him outside of the gym?
No. No, of course I didn't.
Do you know a Heather Goffstein?
No.
It's the
No, I
same
don't.
thing.
Sorry.
Come on.
So I don't.
We didn't get a whole lot from her.
Are you sure you don't know anything about this note?
No. I don't know anything about any note. Please stop asking about it.
And she is repressing that note.
Well, Tanya, I have to get going, but I'll see you around.
Ta.
So I have a feeling that is from the gym guy. Wonder why she's denying it. So in Unavowed, when you type your name in the beginning, I typed my name in Russian, letters by accident, forgot to switch the keyboard, and the game didn't recognize it. So now my name in the game is a bunch of like, what are those? Like up arrows? Or I forget what they call that keyboard character. Oh, that sucks. I mean, what do you say like when you're reading the game? Or I guess it's all spoken, so you don't need to read it. It's a siphon. Okay, that's funny. Bummer. We should tell, what's his name? Wadjet Games, is it Gilbert? Dave Gilbert or something? Hey, you need to add some Russian support. Okay, so before we quit, I just want to search for her name now that we know her name. We might get some more info. It was Heather Goffstein. I think we already searched this, didn't we? I thought she was famous. Come on. John is a fake tech boy. Doesn't even know the name of the siphon. I probably heard it at one point in time, but I really don't know what it is. I didn't, to be honest. I know chevrons. I had to learn the name of that after that. Good, I'm not the only one. Oh, Tanya Corsi. Sorry, I was reading the wrong name. Yeah. Tamya. Come on, big money.
Tanya was the host of the Good Morning Show.
Thank you.
I remember hearing that they got a new host, but I didn't know this was the reason. Channel 11. I think their head office is in Penn Plaza. Can't hurt to ask around.
Well, there we go. We got a new location. So, City Post Obituary. It is with tremendous sadness that we announce the passing of Tanya Corsi after a tragic accident. Most only knew her as the charming and bubbly host of the Channel 11 Good Morning Show, but those who worked closely with her knew her as a razor-sharp intellect who paid her dues and became one of the best-loved media personalities in the world. She will be deeply, deeply missed. Well, I guess maybe she was a big deal. And now you will never forget it again. Or will you? And chat will remind you. And chat never... You know I will forget that. I can't remember anything. Although, do you guys remember the big sub goal? I know chat never forgets. Let's see, I used to play a lot of hidden object games. Quite often they ask you to type in your name at the start. They never use it, so I kept typing your name. It'd be funny if they did use it. Hello, your name. How are you doing? Your name. Hashtag never forget. Oh, you do remember, Tajay. Jazzercise will happen. Let's see. So we got the new place. I think that's it. This is probably a good stopping point. So when we start next time, we can go directly to the newsroom. All right, let's go ahead and create a new save. Damn. Alrighty, guys. God, I wish I didn't have to work tomorrow. Oh, we don't have a TLAB? Alright. While I'm in the credit scene, you can find one, Blaze. Are you sure you want to quit? I don't want to quit. I have to quit. Otherwise, work will be miserable tomorrow. But, of course, we get to listen to Therapy's awesome music. Oh, a Steam client update has been downloaded. Not right now, Steam. Busy. There we go. So yeah, I need to figure out my camera settings. Andy tried to take some cool pictures of some Etsy stuff with it and jacked up my lighting. It doesn't quite look like it used to, so I'll have to play with that. Tomorrow's work Friday then. Yes, it is, unfortunately. And I'll also post in the Discord, but I'm going to have to cancel Saturday's stream. I'm going camping, which is going to be way fun. I don't camp very much, so I'm very much looking forward to that. But unfortunately, that means no stream. But I'm either going to do a stream on Friday night or a stream sometime Sunday. Camping in September. California, baby. You can do anything any time of the year, basically. We don't really have seasons a whole lot here. It's just nice. It's consistent all year round. I'm relentless. Some people wear clothes, Nate. It's not that cold. Kidding. California's still warm. Yeah, last weekend it was in the mid 80s here. Right now it's a nice mid 70s, and when it's in the mid 80s it's a little bit hot, but it's like the 70s right now. Don't shame my lifestyle. No kink shaming. Let's see. How does your camera not go to sleep? It's a normal photo camera, right? Is it a special streaming mode? So when I was looking up a camera to get Therapy, you have to find one. And if you go to Elgato's website, they sell a lot of those capture cards. They give you a list of cameras that work well with it. But you have to find one that can basically run without going to sleep. So it doesn't have a sleep mode. And it has a clean HDMI out, which means like this is the screen that you would see on the back end, you know? But there's no controls on it. Like some cameras, if you were to do HDMI out, you would see like on the bottom of the camera, it would say like what photo mode you're in, how much battery you have left, things like that. This camera has a clean mode, so I don't see any of that. If you're interested in which camera it is, I actually put the link in my like Amazon blacksmith thing. I basically put all the stuff I use for streaming down there, so I put the camera link there too. So you can see what it is. There's a bunch of cameras that it works with though. Sony's were pretty good. There's some Panasonics. I think there were some Canons too. Let's see, it's not warm here, but I'm always too warm, so it's all the same to me. Let's see, yeah, you know what I mean? See, it's still warm in Nebraska too. How hot is it in Nebraska, Tajay? And Nate, my town has been raining since the first week of September. It's cold now. Canada, eh? We expect it to be cold there. You guys' summer is a little shorter than I think what we have. Let's see, it's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit outside and have the window open because I'm too warm. That is freezing. 40 degrees Fahrenheit, honestly, relentless. On the coldest day that we ever have here, like as a high, it's never that cold. Never 40 degrees. Typically, a really cold day here is in the upper 50s. Every once in a while, we'll have a high in the low 50s, but not the 40s. Definitely not 40. That's crazy. Let's see, it's not a YouTube video, but an online dictionary with a pronunciation on it. Okay, I'll bring it up in just a sec, please. And you have an open balcony. You guys. Syrai! Oh, I missed the game. Yeah, we're just wrapping things up, Syrai. But we'll jump in again either tomorrow or Sunday. I'm not going to do the normal Saturday scheduled stream. I'm going to go camping. But hopefully you can drop in then. Goddamn, Syrai. Let's see. 20s to 30s average winter temps around here. Gets lower sometimes. Brr. No, sometimes in the winter, like at Christmas, it's like 70s here. We just don't have seasons, which I actually don't really like that. I like it when it's cold around Christmas time, but when it's really warm like that, it doesn't feel like Christmas. I don't know. Let's see. I live smack in the middle of the States. We get all the extremes. You have the exact opposite weather that I have, Tajay. It's just between 60 and 80 all year round. That's like highs and the lows, pretty much. Let's see, I hope so. I was recording something. I wish I knew you were online sooner. Oh, sorry about that, Syra. Yeah, I always try to post in Discord. That's probably the best place to get notifications, because sometimes Twitch doesn't work very well. Speaking of which, I need to get better at this, but... there's the Discord link, the YouTube link, and the Twitter link. I'm not that great at Twitter. I try to do better at it, but that's usually my last priority. I always try to keep you guys updated on Discord before I do Twitter stuff, but there it is anyway. Let's see, it's like -4 degrees Fahrenheit average during the winter here. I don't think I've ever even felt weather that cold, relentless. The lowest I felt was single digits in Boston, like I was talking about earlier. That was really cold. Alright, so let's check out this thing that Blaze put. I'm curious what word it is. Let's see, best of John posting the socials is every time he does it, he comments about how bad he is at remembering to do it. It's true. I don't want to lie to you guys. At least you know I'm honest. Go to general. Here it is. What Corey Palmer is. I mean, I'm really curious about this. A twat? So I pronounce it as twat. The Cambridge Dictionary. I like that. So I say twat. Here's how the US would pronounce that. Oh, I need to unmute that. There we go. Here it is.
Twat. 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 Twat.
Okay. Here's how England would say this, the UK. They say twat.
Twat.
They do say twat.
Twat.
I mean, that's the only two ways I could think of saying it. I don't really have a preference. I've always heard twat, but twat is fine.
Twat. Twat.
You twat. John is aware of his flaws, and we respect that. It's just a tragedy. The fact that I'm so bad at social networking, I don't know. I had a MySpace account. I do a Facebook, but I don't really use it ever. I don't know. I'm just really not into social media, so I want to be better at it. It's just another thing that eats time. A twatter. Yeah, you guys remember MySpace? It was what was cool before Facebook. And now, I don't even think Facebook is cool. It seems like most people don't like Facebook. Remember to write sins, not tragedies. Okay, I know that one. That's Panic at the Disco, I think. Actually, I had their first album. I enjoyed it, but the music got very different very quick after that. No, let's all forget about MySpace. It never happened. I just remember people's MySpace accounts were so, what would you say, cluttered? Because you could do anything you wanted on MySpace. You could put music videos, MIDI files, animated pictures, embedded videos that would automatically play. It was unusable. Like sometimes you go on somebody's MySpace page, it would just crash your computer. It was crazy. John, you're so trendy. I'm old, guys. I try my best, but I don't know. I don't keep up with the kids. I don't have a TikTok account. Let's see, I remember when MySpace was such a huge thing and everyone was obsessed. Okay, here's one thing that MySpace did that was very stupid. A top 5. You guys remember that? There was a top 5 friends you had on MySpace. What a terrible, terrible idea. You're basically, think if you had a Facebook, but you could rank your top 5 friends. You know how much drama that would cause? Like, you'd put your significant other first, your best friend second, and then the next 3 is like a grab bag. You're going to piss off somebody. And then, you know, if you start to fall out with a friend or something, then you start moving people around and everybody would get pissed off. It was stupid. How dare you? My MySpace page was art. Does anybody actually still use MySpace? I'm curious. A lot of indie bands would post music on MySpace. That would be one good thing about it, Dronin. At least they can get their name out there. Now YouTube just took over, right? Those bling pictures, yep, animated like all the sparklies. Oh, it's like cancer for my eyes. It was terrible. Oh god, no, TikTok. I don't know anything about TikTok. I just know it exists. Isn't it like really short videos, kind of like what Vines used to be? Not to call you out, John, but top 5? You don't remember that, Nate, on MySpace? Or what do you mean not to call me out? Let's see, thank God Robocadia didn't remove that. Oh, I missed that. Oh, that music.aly. Yeah, why didn't it remove that link? Is Robocadia slipping? Admittedly, you didn't personally rank them, but... Oh, that top 5. The top points. I got it. I didn't do it. That's you guys. You guys determine that top 5. I would never tell you my personal top 5, because I love all you guys. I can't rank you guys. But at least Robocadia, who is a soulless robot, can rank you for me. That's not accurate. Love all you guys. We have a very public ranking of the biggest fans, yes. Although it's difficult because you can give away those points. You can spend it on giveaways. You can spend it on sound effects. So I don't really have a good way of knowing who's been in here the longest. I think I could do like a watch time in somebody's name, and it'll tell me how long they've been watching, but I can't look at that like in a nice table format, you know? It won't tell me the top 5 watchers, I don't think. You can admit it, I'm number 1, John. It's okay, we all know it. There's no reason to deny it. Love all you guys. Let's see. Oh, did you give all your tokens to Relentless, Sairai? Oh, that was so sweet of you. Now Relentless just moved up. Where's Relentless now? Although I remember Relentless giving you some too, Sairai, so maybe you're just paying it back. I think Relentless might have given you some for a giveaway we had a while back, because you had just jumped in and you're like, I can't play, because we needed 50. I think she might have given you 100 or something. Sairai has 0 tokens and is ranked 403 on the leaderboard. I wonder, when you get 1 token, how high do you go up in the list? I bet you jump up like 100 people, because there's probably been like at least 100 people that jumped in the stream and left without even being here 10 minutes. They're like, screw these weirdos, I'm out of here. Oh, so with 4 tokens, Dr. Dynastic is already at 284. So that means that at least 283 people were here more than 40 minutes. You get 1 token every 10 minutes. So that's impressive. People stuck around longer than I thought. On the rise. All right, let's see who we could raid tonight. I got a request for Ouija666. And Tajay, you were saying they were cool too, right? On the rise after you gave it all away. Let's see who is streaming. Oh, I don't see them on there anymore, or are they just blocked? You know, I think they might have already quit. I don't see them on there. I did follow them, so they should show up on my list. Drolshenka's streaming. We haven't gotten to raid Drolshenka in a long time. And she's playing Borderlands 3. I was actually interested in checking that game out. Weasel's playing Gears 5. Spider Monkey is playing Sid Meier's Pirates because it's International Talk Like a Pirate Day. We raided him yesterday though, so I don't want to get his head too big with these raids. He went offline. We just missed him. So I'll let you guys pick based on game. Oh, Ouija's in the winner's circle. He's got to be good people then. He's hosting someone right now. We just missed him. Dang it. All right, so what do you guys want to see? Borderlands 3 with Drolshenka, Gears 5 with Weasel, or Sid Meier's Pirates with Spider Monkey? I vote whoever's playing Pirates. Yarr. Let's see, I will refrain from voting because I have to go to bed and get some sleeps. I understand that. Yeah, I'm getting ready for bed. I think we got 2 for Drolshenka. Freaking love that game. I've never played Pirates. Actually, I've only played a little bit of Civilization, like minutes, not even like an hour. So I have very little experience with Sid Meier's games. But I might have to try that out. Very classic retro game. Alright, I think we're going to raid Drolshenka. We could check out some Borderlands. Make sure I can spell this right. 24. Raid! See, I never played Pirates, but I played all the Civilizations. I've heard those games are amazing, but they're also huge time sinks. It's like a very long game of chess, you know? Alright, so I'll let you guys know in the Discord when we're going to do the next stream. It won't be on Saturday, so it's either going to be tomorrow or Sunday. More than likely Sunday, but I'm going to try to do it at a time that works best for the folks that are across the pond, so to speak. Because I like having multiple time zones. I don't want just to like eliminate everybody over there. It's hard for them to watch. Yeah, so see you next time, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. And real quick shout outs for Daru. I'm going to say, man, that's how you don't pronounce it. He didn't say hi, but thank you for following the channel. And to Nate and Therapy, thank you for the cheers. That was very generous of you guys. So until next time, have a great night. You guys are amazing. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.